Hey everybody, welcome. Today, 598 of the summer of Jeff Keighley. Jeff Keighley and his Keighley clones have invaded every country and installed a Keighleyocracy around the world. We, a small band of freedom fighters, are here to commentate on the latest showcase in the never-ending summer of Jeff. Xbox and Bethesda Showcase is up next. Hey, I'm Blake Morse, co-editor-in-chief at Shacknews.com. I am joined today by the one and only Breaksy Cakes.
How y'all doing? Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for co-hosting the streams with us.
No, this has been a lot of fun. I can't wait to make fun of Xbox.
And of course, my esteemed colleague, the illustrious David L. Craddock, author of so many books. And also now you're like directing a movie or producing it?
Wait, really?
Directing and writing and
starring in it.
No, not this time. Not this time.
Not this time.
Yes.
The world isn't ready for David L. Craddock's fine-taking performances.
No, not yet. So what are we hoping to see in the sub 1 minute we have to talk about this? I'm hoping to see Fable today, honestly.
Oh, I would love to see more Fable. I think I'm thinking maybe Fallout New Vegas too, honestly. I think we might get a teaser for a Fallout game of some sort.
Yeah, I would be down for that.
Yeah, after Fallout 76, I just feel like
Ooh.
they owe us.
Yeah.
They sure do.
And not even just about the bugs and everything, because games have bugs. It happens. I'm not really impressed about that. It's just the way it was handled after that.
And that was never a Fallout game any Fallout fan wanted, right?
Right. No one wanted this.
Yeah.
I was like, and I just had gotten into Fallout 2, which was great.
Yeah.
And it's kind of sucked. I was like, okay, so the first Fallout game, because I saw everybody play New Vegas. I even have it in my Steam library. And then I'm like, I'm ready to play. And then 76 came out. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me check this out. I'm like, this is not what I wanted.
Nope. It could have been good, but no, they clearly were not ready for that. Blake, what about you? What do you want to see?
I want to see Master Chief and Doom Guy make out.
But what do you really want to see?
I mean, I want a game with both of them in it. I really do. Like, I think that would be a smart move. Or to let, I mean, they own the people that made the Doom, the last two Doom games. And
all of them. Good software.
Well, I mean, all the Doom games, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, give them Halo. For real, man. I mean, look at Infinite. Infinite, like, is dying. And they have people... What?
No, I was saying, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm a massive Halo fan.
Yeah. Let them take a crack at it. That's all I'm saying.
I think with me, especially, the thing is, Halo Infinite isn't a bad game either.
The campaign's good.
Yeah, the campaign's fantastic, So it kind of really makes me sad, and especially, and I don't know if you guys follow esports a lot, but it's especially draining on the esports scene because just a lot of these things just keep happening that just are not beneficial to the game.
Wait, here we go.
We got
a first trailer. I think we should open with the trailer.
All right, parents, get your kids out of the room.
Yeah, get out of the room.
Okay.
So much for content only. Oh, it's exclusive.
Oh.
I would hope so.
Open it with Bethesda, Briggsy.
Well, it makes sense.
Oh, and Arcane. Oh, okay.
Wet 2. Come on, Wet 2.
Something's off at the church. There's blood in the baptismal font.
Something is off at literally every church if you pay enough attention.
Like, come on, it's been off for 30 years.
Alone.
Church is just offing.
Like,
oh shit! I love that shotgun.
Yeah, that's I don't know what it is, but I love the paint job on it.
It's just giving me Left 4 Dead vibes.
Layla. Right.
Blake, what's the name
Wait.
of Arcane's game? I feel like they announced this last year.
I know this. No.
No.
Wait.
Yeah. They announced this last year. It's a new
Yeah.
IP, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I recognize the voice too. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like,
They just didn't show gameplay last year. It was just like a cinematic trailer.
This isn't Wet 2 at all.
Not at all.
Am I the only one that loved Wet? I love that game.
What was that?
I mean,
Just like killer. Rock of the Sun. Ooh, something
yeah, I just never
supernatural.
thought. Oh.
You see a guy floating in the air and you look away. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
yeah.
out the building.
Oh, I think from the character's perspective, they didn't see him. There we go.
Yeah, I saw him.
Yeah, we saw him.
It's kind of hard to admit.
Well, you always like your audience to feel smart.
Sir.
It's pretty easy to do.
Vampires, though.
Yes,
I'm down with that.
I feel like there was a woman character who I really loved.
Yeah,
Who had
yeah.
genetic powers, and I loved her. And I'm like, I'm going to main her, and no one can take her from me.
Thank God.
Come on, let's find the
I still just can't remember the name though. But yeah, I remember her too, Briggsy.
Yeah.
You know, Redfall used to
Show
look
me the
like
game.
it was straight
Red-
out.
Oh,
Redfall.
Redfall. There we go.
Off the coast of Massachusetts, the bustling historic downtown, the seafront district.
Oh, autumnal scenes. I love that. I'm all about that.
Then, something happened.
Vampires.
People started vanishing.
Vampires
Those
Who
happened.
didn't sold out.
They got Duckworth on the
Big
soundtrack.
time.
I'm down.
Fast forward.
Yeah, trying
Basically,
to start a
everyone's
rut.
either a vampire.
Oh, this is not
or
realistic. Those
trying to
gas
become a
prices are
vampire.
way too low.
Way too low. I'm already
And these
been
aren't just
sucked out.
trashy movie
I'm
vampires.
no longer immersed.
These monsters blocked out the sun and pushed back all the water. Totally cut us off. from
Well,
the outside
that's pretty
world.
smart,
Gotta
seeing as they are
admit,
vampires.
if I have to be stuck on
Okay,
an island
I
full
kind of
of
like that.
vampires,
Yeah, I dig
for
that
the
too.
y'all.
It makes sense. Now it makes sense as to why vampires are walking
Aw,
during the day.
thanks, Jacob.
Okay.
Okay,
Pretty
so,
simple.
We've also got Remy, our engineer genius, and her little robot buddy.
there's a little robot. What's the little robot's name? Oh,
Remy,
you can pet the
they said
robot.
it.
And our
They
resident
said it,
expert
man.
on
It's Remy.
I thought
things
Remy was the
creepy.
engineer, not the robot.
I thought it was the
Last but
robot. I
not
could be wrong.
least, yours truly.
Oh, I dig that
have
shield.
weird
Layla,
powers.
Layla.
I thought. Did you see that?
Look,
The
it's me.
telekinetic.
Yeah, it's me. It's a
was-
telekinetic
Student-
vision student dead. That's me.
Yeah, I love that.
Love this.
I love
Relatable.
that.
I'm sucked back in. I'm immersed.
Yep. I forgive the too low gas prices.
Yep.
I forgive them for that.
All right. So we're going. I love carnival levels, David.
Same.
Start there.
Especially if you can like climb around the rides and stuff. If they weave that into the progression, you know, that's always
Yeah,
cool.
this is Darkfall. Well, I'm not Darkfall. This is like Dark Carnival in Left 4 Dead 2, which is probably the
Yeah.
It's probably
I was
the
thinking of
best
that map.
Done.
Yep.
On my mark.
Like everybody says, like the Parish or like Hard Ring, but no, this is
No.
hands down the best.
Look, those food vendors just said tater tots and onion rings. That is way too mild for a county fair.
Yeah.
Going up.
Yeah.
True. We
Like
got to be
this-
working our way toward the like deep fried pickles and that that stuff.
I think
Oreo
like,
cookie battered corn dogs.
dude, fried Oreos are shit, man.
I've never had them.
Not bad. They're really not bad.
It's-
Obviously,
I,
kind of
I,
heavy.
I'd try them.
but
I'd
they're
try
good.
them.
Yeah, you can only eat
Yeah.
like one or two.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
what's
you're
good
like,
about it.
I'm gonna die.
You're like, why am I
Yeah.
paying $5 for 2 cookies? And then you eat them, and you very easily realize why after that.
But I'm digging this. I love. Okay, first of all, squad games. I love them. I love playing games with my
does it
friends
go?
where we're
Yeah.
working together. I hate competing against my friends, especially because they're usually
I
better
do
than me.
too. Yeah,
Like,
I'm the same way.
I need
I'm
I
like,
need
Yep.
squad
There's the
goals
movie theater.
because I need people to
I used
carry
to come
me
here all
because
the
I'm so shitty.
Why'd they have to mess this up for me?
No, I'm with you. Co-op over competitive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Run!
and it's nice that they're doing vampires instead of zombies. Honestly,
Yep.
I know, that's
Well,
the
wh-
only thing. I really hope there's more that, because again, like Left 4 Dead kind of created a movement sort of in that regard. So
Yeah.
I'm really hoping that this provides more depth than Back 4 Blood did, because
I
Back
mean-
4 Blood was just a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm-
for real.
I think that this is gonna have a narrative, like for
Yeah,
So-
I need,
starters.
yeah, I really need like an original narrative. Like I know it's hard, and I know it's a tall order considering it's about vampires. I really like what I see so far, but yeah,
I can't say much, but you're both gonna dig the game I'm writing.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think I've got a few things.
I'm invested.
Is this
hell yeah.
Silk Song?
Let's go.
I hope so, Blake. We need a release date for this game. I love. Did either of you like Hollow Knight? I loved the first game.
I want to play it. It looks great. Like I'm gonna stream
so
it.
good.
I'm actually have it on the stream schedule for next month.
Nice.
So I'm trying to play more variety along with Overwatch. So
I just started playing Celeste, so
Yeah.
Oh, that game was great. No, that game was great.
It's gotta be Silk Song, right?
Oh yeah, it's definitely Silk Song. She's a character. She's you meet her in Hollow Knight, and yeah, that's definitely her. 2D platforming is actually my favorite genre, and the first game was just like airtight controls, great atmosphere, and I've been looking forward to this since like the 84 years ago when they announced it, right? Like
yeah, right.
Yeah. I bet it's gonna like surprise drop. Like they're gonna be like available now.
And it'll be on Game Pass, right? Oh, yep,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yep, there you go, Silk Song.
Give me a date. Give me a date.
No,
Game?
no date. That
Like
was
day one, but when is
telling
day one? Like when?
Yeah, I know
is
that's
it?
what I love. They debated you. Like they're like play it day one, and then you immediately were like they never gave a date.
It's so funny because
shit,
like
Squanch Games.
Oh, it's Squanch? Oh, I know Squanch. I do not know Squanch. Oh my god!
Nice.
It's an alien drug cartel? Oh, there we go. That explains. I was like,
everybody lives in space, including you. All right, you're a bounty hunter now. You gotta help me rescue my friends. They're Gatlians, just like me.
Gatlians. Oh shit. Living guns.
Hey, why are you squeezing me so tight? How about a little dinner first?
I have to say,
Look at us.
at this point we've seen enough of Silk Song's gameplay that like if you're not gonna show a release date with it, like what are you doing?
oh, this, like, we know this is all common and stuff. Like, people be doing that all the freaking time.
Oh, I know, but they've shown it like for years now.
Yeah.
It kind of got to the same point as Shredder's Revenge the other day at Summer Game Fest when it was like, all right, the gameplay still looks good, but where's the date? And they dropped the date.
Yeah.
You know.
Man, at least we have a date for that. I'm kind of excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna be very obsessed with that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I am very interested in this. This looks better than Trover.
Yeah, I like the animation here. Like,
Oh, that monster, yeah, had like a
fight Air Bears. Let's go.
yeah. That dude looks kind of like Clayface from the animated series Batman.
Yeah, I can see that.
A little bit.
Eye on light.
You know what? I mean, I've been a big fan of Rick and Morty, just not the fan base. So
That's how it always is. I got friendly with Justin Roiland when they were making Trover.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
he seems
he's
nice.
a sweet
He's
guy.
cool.
I ended up getting him
Welcome
a
to the
bunch
Xbox
of
and
Game
Bethesda
Boys while I was in
Showcase.
Japan.
Today, we're doing something
cool.
we've never
Yeah,
done before.
brought him over to
For the first time
have a
ever,
little
our
bit.
entire show is focused on games you can play over the next
Girl, I need your
12
dress. Oh my
months.
god, that looks
You're gonna
badass.
see
Give me
more
that.
gameplay than we've ever had in a
Hey,
show.
that was 3 trailers before a
Industry-defining
host.
racing experiences,
I like that.
gripping
I
narratives,
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
compelling strategy titles, and my favorite.
They said
most
Jeff Keighley
anticipated
tweeted just before this
open-world
started
RPG
that
of the last 20 years.
Xbox said they will show
All
more
playable
gameplay than
in the
they've ever
year
shown at
ahead.
one of these showcases before, and they definitely
And the
open on the
best
right
part
now.
is, with
Oh,
the
cool,
Xbox,
okay.
you'll be able to play those games in more
They
ways than
promise.
ever before. You
It's
can
as
play
if
on
you
your
could keep your
console, PC,
promises.
or on the go with
I know.
cloud gaming. You can play with who
I mean,
you
I don't mind
want,
if things
where
go
you
wrong.
want,
Just be
and
honest
when
as to
you
why they go
want.
wrong.
Today,
You
we're
know?
going to show you more than
Yeah.
30 titles that are coming to Game Pass. And that is on top of the hundreds of titles
Oh,
coming to
word?
members over the next year. Our next announcement shows that the benefits of Game Pass go well beyond
They've
the
saying
console.
Game Pass a lot.
We are thrilled
Every
to be
time they
working
say
with
Game
an
Pass,
iconic
drink.
team
Game Pass,
that has
Game
built
Pass,
some
Game
of the
Pass, Game
most
Pass, Game
played,
Pass.
most watched
That's because
franchises
that
in the
is their
entire
exclusive, right?
world.
Like,
I mean,
Uh-huh.
Game
Now,
Pass is probably the
all
best thing
Game
ever
Pass
happened to
members
me.
will
I
be
don't
able
have to
to
fucking
unlock
get
the
an Xbox
benefits for these
console for the rest of my
incredible
life. I'm
games
like, thank
on
Yeah.
God.
PC
Like,
Yep.
that's the
and
best thing.
mobile.
I mean, it's cool that the cloud stuff they've been
For over
working
a
on is
decade,
finally here.
players have created a
Yeah.
thriving
Yeah,
culture
yeah.
of
Hey,
competition
buddy.
and creativity around our games.
Oh, Riot! Oh,
From
God!
clutch plays with friends to unforgettable
Sorry, I'm having
moments in
Valorant
esports,
flashbacks.
to amazing creations
Oh,
that have
boy.
blown our minds.
I mean,
Our
I don't mind
community has
Valorant. It's
continually
just that
taken Riot Games
recently
to
it's
new
just been
heights.
like,
Today,
Yeah.
we're proud to invite the Xbox community
like they celebrated
into
2
that
years,
world.
so GG for
We're
them.
bringing
That
our
was awesome.
biggest
Like, there's a
PC
lot of
and
good
mobile
people in
games
there,
to
but
Game
it's also
Pass.
like,
Subscribers will
Whoa.
unlock every champion on
word?
League and Wild Rift.
That's
Well, okay,
pretty.
this is a big fucking
Select
get.
cards and Legends of
That's a
Runeterra,
big deal.
Oh,
Yeah.
Legends,
Yeah.
and
hey!
fight tactics.
I'm telling you,
That's just
Blake,
the start.
Game Pass is working
Thank
toward a
you for
singularity.
coming on this journey with us,
Yeah.
and
The
welcome
one
to
that they
Riot
talked about
Games.
in the Devolver.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Exactly. All joking aside, that's definitely what they were
That's
what they were talking
huge.
about.
Yeah, that's massive.
Yeah.
World premiere.
Like, because you have no idea how frustrating it is to want to play as Neon or Chamber or Fade, Fade right now. I think her name is Fade. Like, and you can't because you have to grind out so many hours in that game in order to unlock these agents. And it's like, the game is a very deliberate, slow-paced game. Like, it's like Counter-Strike and Overwatch had a baby and decided to,
Yeah.
But it's nice to see. Wow, this is.
So if you have Game Pass, that'll work on the mobile versions
Yeah.
and the PC versions of the game.
It looks like, yeah.
To be mobile at least. I'm not sure about PC because I don't feel like they would give it away that easily on PC.
And you're gonna have
Oh,
all the Hearthstone cards.
88 happening, so I'm already vibing out right now.
Yeah, I feel like Kata is like the best thing that Riot has done. That's the, I don't know, free stuff for their auto battler. Do you know anyone that plays the auto battler? I don't know. Little Legends.
The Wii Legends.
The Wii
I
one.
mean, but yeah, this is a pretty big freaking deal here.
You know,
Does
wait,
that
I
mean-
never-
Are these games? Oh,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
are these games coming to Xbox now? Are they already there?
I think they'll say that. Like she said, all the games we see today will be on Game Pass over the next 12 months. So
Yeah.
we'll see like when these jump over.
Yeah, I think Microsoft's trying to be the new Disney right now. Just gonna
Wonder how much
monopolize.
of a cut they had to give them.
I mean, remember they made a deal with Blizzard for what, like
Oh.
70 billion?
Yeah, there you go, Blake. This
PC
winter.
and mobile.
Yeah,
Oh,
I suspected it would be. Like they want Game Pass across all platforms to be
Everywhere.
stacked. You know.
Oh my god. They're gonna be the new Disney. That's what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Amicia.
They're
Yeah.
trying to take over everything.
For Hugo.
So Microsoft, Disney.
Yeah, but the thing is, the problem with that is like with Disney, you get the same fucking movie coming out every. So I'm kind of scared that they're gonna streamline it to the point of we're gonna be incapable of.
Phil Spencer has is famously very hands off. He lets studios do their thing. So I'm not too concerned about it, but I definitely see what you mean. I feel like if it were anyone else, like if this were, look at what Activision has done to Blizzard.
I've been covering them for years. I know.
Yeah.
You don't have to convince me of that.
If this were Activision doing all these acquisitions, they'd be a lot more hands on. But
Yeah.
More Plague Tale
There's a
too.
killer around here. One of our men has been murdered.
Sacre bleu! Our man have been murdered.
a crime most heinous.
Oh no.
Oh, oui.
Man, oh look at these flowers. So pretty.
You're only making it worse.
Amicia, don't. I'm tired of being afraid. I'll show them that it's over.
Finally.
See, they're nothing to be scared of.
Oh man, that would be horrible to be shoved into a
Whoa.
pile of rats.
Yeah.
That's a horrible way to die.
That's the 1984 strat.
Man, you hear they're making a new arachnophobia?
Bruh.
I did hear that. Yeah.
No, thank you.
I'm good.
I love
I'm not-
No, I'm good.
First one's like the scariest movie ever.
I think we'll probably see Outer Worlds 2 today also.
Think so?
Yeah.
Forza. Have you played the new Forza Horizon from last year?
Nah.
Not a racing car guy.
I'm Mario Kart guy and a Burnout guy. That's pretty much it.
Burnout. That was the game I was trying to think of the other day.
I love those games.
Oh man, come on, coffee. We got several more hours of this. Alright. Forza Motorsport, spring 2023. Yeah, that'll be on Game Pass for sure. Day one.
Forza Motorsport is back. I'm Dan Greenwald, GM of Motorsport, and I'm joined by Chris Sasaki, Creative Director at Turn 10. Forza is known for its photoreal beauty and state-of-the-art immersion. Built from the ground up to showcase the Xbox Series X and S consoles, including techniques like real-time ray tracing on track. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made.
Yeah, I'm not really like into Forza, but I
know a lot of my friends.
Yeah, I respect the hell out of their tech. It always looks great.
These games are
This
gorgeous.
track has been a fan favorite since the original Motorsport launched back in
I like the
2005.
open world stuff that
For the
is a little
first
more
time in
arcadey.
Forza Motorsport,
Yeah.
full
Like,
dynamic time of day brings
this is
Maple
more
Valley
like
to life in
nothing but
stunning
race
detail.
tracks.
Yeah, it's definitely Motorsport is always
In-engine
leaning more
gameplay
towards
demo
sim
presented
racing.
using a single camera with no cuts.
Sorry. I'm still
You're okay.
coughing
Let's
from
jump
COVID.
in with the M8.
You're good.
I mean, very pretty.
Very, very pretty.
So gorgeous.
We've completely
Their sound design
overhauled
is
the driving
outstanding
experience.
too. Just listening to this with
includes a
headphones, it sounds
48
great.
times improvement in the fidelity of our physics simulation. Let's advance time of day here and look at the world details.
All right, let's.
Let's go through time.
Everything you see is new and has been captured with photogrammetry and 3D material scans.
Oh.
Advanced rendering and procedural generation techniques bring a new level of realism to the track.
Project Redfall hype?
Yes.
Definitely. Schnee. That game.
Here you can see the beautiful
great.
fall colors of Maple Valley. The grass,
Emo is very excited
3D
about Redfall.
vegetation, skies
He
and
sounds
clouds.
excited.
They
No,
all
I
demonstrate a
can't wait.
generational leap
I
in
need
beauty and detail.
I need Layla like yesterday.
Let's advance
That-
time again.
So Layla's definitely your main.
Oh, 100%.
You were looking at
Like, she's
our
telekinetic, has a
all-new
shotgun,
dynamic time of day.
and has student loan debt.
This
I mean,
is a fundamental
it's
relatable.
system to the new
Relatable.
Forza
Not only
Motorsport.
related, like it's
And
catered
like
to me. It's
weather,
ridiculous.
is available on
It's a
every
pretty
track.
baller shotgun too. I gotta
These
say.
new
I know, it looks
simulation
very
details
pretty.
add
I
further
think a lot of
depth,
FPSs
and
live or die by the
dynamics
quality
to
of
the
their
racing
shotgun.
experience.
Oh,
GJ.
she's right. Though. Same. That's for Deathloop. That's true.
In addition to our
Yeah.
That's
dynamic
getting
time
kind
of
of
day,
weird though.
Forward Plus lighting and physically based lights come together to
Deathloop.
deepen the realism and immersion
The-
in the world. Changes
The weapons
in
were
the
more
time of day
science
also change
fiction-y
ambient temperatures,
a lot
of times.
which affect track
Yeah, no,
surface
that's
temperatures.
fine. It's just the ending
Grip
got to me. I was
is
like,
also
oh.
affected by these track temp changes, rubber
In what game?
and of course,
Deathloop.
weather. Let's head to the pits.
Like, I'm not gonna spoil it here, but the
We've
eyebrows
added
were
features
raised.
that players have been asking for.
Yeah.
Tire and fuel management, multiple tire compounds, and new depth in car building create the
Shiny
ultimate
cars.
racing playset.
Yeah, that's all I care about. Shiny cars.
Advanced materials.
These
and
cars are
shaders
80%
paired
more
with ray
shiny
tracing bring out
than previous
incredible
years.
detail in the gold heat wrap, anodized aluminum, and carbon fiber.
Gold heat wrap. Damn.
Engine bays, with their complex self-reflection, is a place
They're
where
really
ray
using
tracing
gold for racing
really
cars to insulate it.
Car damage is a racing reality.
Damage.
Ow.
In Forza Motorsport, car
What cars
damage is
get damaged
reproduced
in racing?
down
What
to
do
the
you mean?
individual
I
scratches on the bodywork.
know.
I mean, it's
You can
pretty
see
cool
here
that
some of
the
new
companies are
details
letting
in
them
the
put car
directionality of
damage in
Yeah,
games
it
now.
makes
Peels
sense.
away at
Yeah, like it makes
exposed and raised
perfect
edges.
sense.
Yeah,
in the wheel
forever,
versions,
like, companies
and
wouldn't allow their
even in the dirt
cars to,
buildup.
like, have cosmetic damage in games. 'Cause they thought it
I mean, I
was...
Using the power of the
Yeah.
get
Xbox
why, I
Series
guess,
X and S
but,
consoles, ray tracing
know.
makes
It's
everything
silly. It's
feel
really
more
I,
silly.
natural.
yeah. That's,
Cars
yeah.
reflecting
I
onto
was trying to
other
think of a
cars.
word as right. It's silly.
Cars reflect in their own mirrors, bodywork,
How do you
brake
know?
rotors, and wings.
Oh, bye. Okay.
Things just
Cats
feel
are
more
out.
natural, more real. We believe that the accuracy of our overhauled physics, the beauty of our cars and tracks, our new dynamic time of day, advanced car damage,
No blue
and
shells.
real-time ray tracing
Not a single
on
blue
track
shell.
lead to a generational leap
Ever.
in immersion. This
For some
is the
reason, it was
all-new
playing at
Forza
480p,
Motorsport.
which is...
Oh.
Yeah. That's not gonna look as good.
Yeah, I was switching. I was like, why does this look awful?
Let me check the settings here just to be safe.
Yeah, like it automatically went to 480p for some reason, even though I'm clearly on my PC.
Microsoft's longest running
40th anniversary.
franchise.
Oh, word?
Yeah, Flight Sim.
Let's go. I'm flying now.
Absolutely.
You're gonna get to be the right.
Get to be the Wright brothers.
The Spirit of St. Louis.
Let's go.
You get to be Amelia Earhart. This game, another gorgeous game from Microsoft.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is another beautiful game that I just don't really get into, but I love watching it. Like,
Yeah.
look at it.
Like, I'll watch other people play it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, our buddy Jan, he streams it most Thursday nights on our Twitch channel.
Oh, that's funny.
We have Shack Air. He's got like all the planes have a Shacknews logo on it.
Yeah.
Helicopters.
That's so cute. Yeah, they got helicopters now. We moving on up.
That's not wait, they got giraffes too. Giant giraffes. Like really big giraffes.
More giant?
Yeah.
More giant than usual?
Those are 10 times the size of a normal giraffe right there.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling
Those
like
were
maybe-
huge.
Maybe there was some in the water. You don't know that. Maybe they had another growth spurt.
There's fluoride in the water. Ooh. Wait, they're bringing the Halo
Really?
HVAC?
Why not?
I love it.
Listen, if I wanted to see how badly I could fly this thing, I could just fucking play Halo, man. Like, come on. I already
probably-
can't fly nothing.
This probably handles better than the HVAC in the actual Halo game, though.
I can't fly nothing. Like, I can't, like, I could drive the Warthog, but that's it.
But you can fly this to space. That's kind of cool.
Oh, word?
Oh, available today. Free add-on.
Hey, go get
That's
your Mr. Chief.
There you go.
Check.
Now you can look. There you go. Now when you
With
stream
Game
that
Pass,
on
drink.
Thursday, you gotta make sure you get it with Game Pass, guys. I don't
Yeah.
know if you saw the note. You have to make sure you get it with Game Pass, though. No.
Which one's your favorite?
Sorry, it's a reflex.
cool.
Mine's Tracer. She's like, cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
No Tracer.
It's like the best. She has freckles and she's super gay, and it's great.
What do you have?
One of my mains that I completely whiff on.
Even the best.
I played a lot of Overwatch when it first came out.
Oh, that's my queen right there. Bring her out. Hey, hey, boo. That's my queen right there. Oh my god. Yeah, new era.
I am your queen.
This is new Schnee. This Joker Queen! I almost got real black for a second, y'all. I'm sorry. Yo!
Oh, you good? October.
What?
Yeah, it said this October.
You guys might be a little ahead of me. Free to play.
No,
we
we're
have
on the
a
same.
date, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we have a month. We're almost there.
Check me out.
You pumped? Briggsy, you pumped?
Get in there.
I'm absorbing it.
You are. I could tell. I dig the score as always.
Our guy. I've been starving, and now they're giving me a full ass feast. Let's go, dude. We have a date. We have a date.
New hero. Who's the new character?
No wastelander.
Yeah.
Her queen.
Made it to the reckoning before. But here I am. A free for all.
So
Zero rules.
Junker Queen. I'm mad they didn't make her marry, but it's fine.
And the survivor gets the throne.
Junker King.
Mason Howell.
Howell has never lost. Not in 13 years of rule.
On the battlefield.
Oh, word.
Not until today.
The reckoning begins.
So this is a new mode?
This would be a fair fight.
I don't know.
Sorry. This is a new hero.
Yeah, but like there's not gonna be like a free for all.
I would be down.
Arena.
We might,
have
but they
a date.
always, yeah. They introduce heroes with cinematic trailers, so I don't know that we can take that as an indication of a mode. But there are supposed to be new modes, Blake. I just don't think they've said what they will be.
Yeah. Here we go. Something
Oh
new.
my god. Holy shit.
History is filled with moments of
Bruh.
greatness. Some well known, some
Bruh.
lost to time. But what about
Tell us how you
history
really
that
feel,
could have
Briggsy.
been if you were its architect? How would you reshape the world?
I'm eating good tonight.
story
I'm eating
is
good
what
right
you
now. I'm eating good tonight.
And when your people speak,
No bird toast.
would you listen?
Is this civilization? What is
How would you lead them in this new world?
Well, it said a new strategy game from the creators that revolutionized the genre. So that's either Firaxis or Westwood.
Will be yours.
But I bet it's a Civ game.
It looks like a Civ game.
Oh wow.
Alright, this stream. Game Pass and Steam.
It's good to be here.
Hey, Bethesda.
Celebrating what's going to be our biggest
up,
year.
Pete
Welcome to
Hines?
the show.
That
Welcome
includes
to
a
the
few of
show.
the projects being developed across Bethesda's 8 studios, starting with Redfall and the
Keep
world's
it
first
working
look
out.
at gameplay earlier in the show.
This is just the way they're
Redfall's from the
framing
studio
this
that brought us
shot.
Dishonored and Prey.
I don't know.
It's got so much of Arcane's DNA coursing through its veins. Compelling heroes, open world campaign, deep customization, solo or with friends,
We can't wait for you to play Redfall when it releases early next year.
I feel like Pete's
if you're looking for something to sink your teeth into right now, we've got the Elder
Canadian
Scrolls
tuxedo.
Online, where you can adventure alongside one of the biggest and most welcoming communities in gaming. This year, ZeniMax Online Studios is taking you somewhere that has never been explored in any Elder Scrolls game.
Man,
The
the Elder Scrolls
Online
has been
comes
going
to
on
Xbox next week.
forever now.
Yeah.
And it's impressive how much they keep expanding it.
The Breton elite have lived in safety and comfort. But now, the embers of dissent glow.
It's hard.
The pomp and
It's hard for an MMO like this old to have survived this long. It's no small task.
No, true.
They're still banging out content.
Of the conflagration.
They're using words like conflagration. David, how often do you use that word when you're writing like a book?
Oh, in a fantasy context.
More. Yeah.
Yeah.
Conflagration. I'm gonna try and work that into my daily life.
Fallout turns 25 this
that
year.
word.
As we celebrate the legacy
And
of this
that's
story
nope.
I know.
Bethesda Game Studios take Fallout 76 players out of Appalachia for the first time.
Don't you have any conflagration for what I'm trying to do here,
Expeditions
David?
the Pit is coming
None. What else we got here?
That really conflags me.
I know it does, buddy. What is this game?
I think this is Fallout 76 DLC.
Join us at the pit. Your arrival's the
I
first
feel
glimpse
it.
we've had in a while.
I love how that whenever
This place
a post-apocalyptic event occurs, people just forget how to spell. Like that was Pit with 2 T's. Like you guys knew how to spell this before the world.
I think
went
it's supposed to be
nuclear.
Pittsburgh, though, David. That's the idea.
Okay.
Like the Pit is just abbreviated Pittsburgh.
Mm.
That's my guess.
I mean, they're underground now, so maybe it's beneath Pittsburgh.
Oh no, I don't think that there's much beneath Pittsburgh. Oh. They'll do just about anything. Supposedly 76 is decent now. It had a hell of a rough launch.
Too little, too late for me. But what do you think, Briggsy?
Hit.
What's that?
I'm still looking at Fallout 76. I have trust issues.
Yeah.
No.
Bethesda
so
Game
I'm not
Studios
sure.
has been busy, and
That's
not
why I'm,
just
like,
with
staring
Fallout
at it, like,
76. After defining the role-playing genre with hits like Morrowind,
But why, though?
Oblivion,
Oh shit!
Skyrim,
Are we gonna
Fallout
see
3 and
some
Fallout
new
4,
Elder Scrolls?
They're going even bigger.
I think they're they're supposed to.
Later in the show, my good friend
They
Todd
announced that
Howard
they're going
will
to
be
show
here
it this
to
year.
reveal
Yeah.
more of their next epic.
They're bringing
RPG.
out Todd Howard. Nice. The Todd Howard, David. Todd
Wow.
Howard thing.
I'm very impressed at how he keeps making the same game in different settings.
Over and over again.
Hey, look, it's Forza Horizon 5.
It's Forza again.
It's got a 92 on Metacritic. In case you're
It just
wondering.
there was one of those quotes was a love letter to Mario, and I'm like, is it?
Oh. Don't do that to me.
This is Hot Wheels, whatever this is.
Down for Hot Wheels. It's fine.
I'm cool with Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels racing game was actually pretty damn good.
It was good, yeah. Did you ever play Lego Racer back in the day, Blake?
No.
I'm gonna say this was like maybe like mid 2000s. It was pretty good too. That's another IP you'd think they would keep making kart games because it's like perfect for that sort of thing, like being able to customize cars and drivers and tracks and stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun. I think it kind of got lost in the deluge of other kart racers at the time, but it was good.
I mean, is this just a straight Hot Wheels collab? Yes. All right. Is it on Game Pass?
Of course. Did they do something like that before? I think there was another Hot Wheels add-on or something for a previous Forza, wasn't there?
Terrible war that happened across the sky.
Don't recall.
Heroes fought and died.
I might be making that up.
Chance to start over.
Fable? Is Fable?
All that I know from their
I hope so.
creatures they sent along with us.
Looks too serious so far, though.
Dodo birds.
And here on Iraq,
and dinosaurs with feathers.
Oh, Feathergate. Feathergate. Oh shit, dinosaurs with helmets. That's a breakthrough we haven't heard about. Oh yeah.
Dinosaurs. Vin Diesel.
What's that, Vin Diesel?
Hell yeah, it's Arc 2. He was in the first trailer the other year.
I remember Vin Diesel.
That's his Fast and Furious dinosaur.
Oh.
And he's protecting his family with it. That is basically the dinosaur equivalent of a Dodge Charger. That was it. That wasn't even like...
Oh, excellent.
It's a teaser. It's a teaser.
But don't worry,
all.
you can play it day one with Game Pass.
Yeah.
That's what day it is.
Only if I get to play as Vin Diesel.
Oh my god, family.
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 Oh, okay, well. This is post-Arc, I guess.
Ooh, this is real Geiger. Is this another Alien game? Just
Doom or Quake?
Ooh. Quake? If this is a new Quake, that would be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That would be fucking insane. The music is...
I feel like this has id
so
id Software's look to it, don't you think?
Right?
I think it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it a Quake?
I don't know, but
What if it was a Quake?
See in a minute.
I've heard rumors.
Really?
Oh, Scorn.
Scorn.
I'm down to play that. That game looks great.
Oh man, I love HR.
And it's
that was
just 4 months away. October's pretty stacked so far.
Yeah.
From the great below. We saw them as saviors.
I do think we see something from id today, though. What do you two think? Because it's been 2 years and 3 months since Doom Eternal, so it's time to tease something.
Yeah,
I'm optimistic, but
it's gonna be it'll be short. It'll be a teaser, but I feel like it's time for them to indicate like what they're up to. You know,
at least I feel like they're trying to do a trilogy with like the latest Doom, right?
I don't know. I would be into that, but I kind of hope it's a little something else. Yeah. Like something else, just for a little, give Doom a little bit of a break.
Yeah, new Quake would be phenomenal. I would be really excited for a new Quake game.
Yeah.
Especially because they just Quake Champions was not what it
Oof.
is. Yeah.
Ooh.
Still in beta. Never coming out.
It's still in. It's oh my gosh.
This company, I can't remember the name of this, but these last two games look great.
Yeah, this is I think A44. I dig that skeleton. That's cool.
Enough of them chocobos. You get a little dragon rat thing.
Oh, cool.
Whoa! Mid-air dodges. I'm all about that. Oh no!
Oh.
Giant spiders.
4 out of 10.
I pre-ordered and then I pre-order canceled.
Like why? Just type in spiders.
Just like that, Blake. Flintlock. That game looks good.
Okay.
I'll play
I don't know how I feel about the giant spiders, but
I'll play it until I get to the giant spiders, and then I'll go find something else.
They need to take a cue from every game. Needs to take a cue from Overwatch and have like a disable spiders toggle. Like
yeah, Grounded does that too.
Or not Overwatch. Grounded. Yeah. I was thinking Grounded, but I don't know why I said Overwatch.
Hey, did you know you can play that day one on Game Pass, David?
That is a big selling point.
Real premiere. Xbox.
Oh, word.
Studios.
I do miss World Premiere. I miss that guy.
Oh. Mojang. What's Mojang got for us? A new
What we
game?
got?
That's not
That is
Minecraft?
a new game. That's yeah, I'm slightly behind y'all, but I think we got this. Okay, from the creators. Okay.
Legends hold great power.
Oh, it's just more Minecraft. It's not a new game if it's just more Minecraft.
They lied!
Is it Minecraft 2?
It might be.
Some legends tell of peace and the beauty of simplicity. Some tell of danger.
Uh-oh.
Yikes.
Piggies. All the pigs are all
Oh
right
god,
now.
the pigs are oh god!
The end of all things.
I give you all that you want. Take the skin and give it back. That doesn't make... They really should have...
Like, what the hell?
How did they not get 9 Inch Nails March of the Pigs for this?
Lol.
Right? Like pigs literally marching.
And of bravery.
Sorry, this is a positive game.
And friendships.
Uh-oh.
Change the world forever.
Yeah, this does look new enough to be some sort of sequel. It's definitely an upgrade.
This
yeah,
is the
let's
legend
vibrant.
of a united overworld.
What if it was an RTS? Minecraft RTS?
By you.
RPG maybe.
Yeah.
This feels like RPG. But there was already like a Dragon Quest Builders game.
Minecraft Legends. New action strategy game.
So it's Minecraft.
No, it's Minecraft 2. Minecraft Legends Electric Boogaloo.
Why not Minecraft Legends of the Fall?
Because that movie was weird.
That would have been. That's why it would be so great. It makes no sense whatsoever.
I remember when you first arrived.
Daggum robots.
You made quite the entrance.
This isn't Jumping Flash. It doesn't Jumping Flash at all, but it is
You
like
wanted
a.
to make a new life for yourself.
Like
I
he's
feel like
just
I've seen this.
like he's just sitting there calmly, like, yeah.
It's just how you land. I like that the car kind of looks like a tractor, but the mech looks like a tractor, kind of.
I don't know how you two feel about this, but I have to say, when I see a game trailer and they start crafting, I'm like,
No, I feel you on that. I'm like, are you ready for tedium? Here's a world. Now go pick up rocks for 30 hours.
And while you
Yeah.
explored,
like it can be fun. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like crafting is the new cover system. Like it's just everywhere.
You know, it's a bit surprising though, coming from somebody who has spent so much time in Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I don't even do a ton of crafting there though. That's mostly building, but I understand what you mean.
Light your frontier. Mechs with a southern. It's like mech farm simulator. That's what that felt like.
Yeah. Gunfire. Reborn.
That is a. There's been a lot of like games featuring cute little creatures doing violent things.
Just, I mean, I feel like with Smash Brothers Melee especially, like,
Yeah.
Smash Brothers really, like, I'm not sure if it was the first game of its kind, but it was like that game where you're like, you have Mario beating the snot out of like Pikachu, or like Donkey Kong like punching Link into outer space, and then ever since then, I felt like it's been much more to see just animals beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah.
Like it was something about at least Smash Brothers for me when it came out in '99, just about it, just like wow, you can punch a Pokemon in the face instead of like zapping him from like across the screen. And then all of a sudden I see all these animal like fighting and like shoot 'em up games come out, and it's just like you can't help but think it's still like the cutest thing you've ever seen, despite how violent it is.
And I do like how Nintendo covered their ass with that intro. It's like, no, these aren't. It's not actually Mario. It's a toy.
Yeah.
Come to life. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
it's fine. It's okay.
Now they don't even bother. But back then it was like, no, kids, don't worry. It's just a toy.
23 screen.
Hello? Anyone here?
Plays Benedict Cumberbatch.
I mean,
This guy's got some vertical ability.
Yeah. This is very like
Whoa!
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, I love those classic games. Good advice in general.
Yeah.
It is good to see you, you old devil.
Definitely got some Lovecraft vibes too.
That looks pretty good.
Last case, Benedict Cumberbatch.
some Benedict, like you said, a Benedict.
It's Benedict Cumberfox.
Yeah, maybe that's his middle name.
That's-
Benedict F. Cumberfox.
Yeah.
Bonjour everyone. I am excited to be here today to tell you more about Interior Night's first original creation, As Dusk Falls.
Is this a vampire game
with
too?
the desire to
I
create a
guess.
deep interactive
That feels like a
experience
vampire game.
all levels of
I'm
players
for it.
can enjoy together. Because stories are brilliant,
You know,
universal tools
I think
that
we can
help us
skip
understand
explaining
the
that
heartbreaking beauty of
a
life.
video game is an interactive experience.
This game is a
Yeah.
uncompromising
Oh,
tale of
you're gonna play the
family,
video game?
resilience,
Yeah.
and
Oh no, it's this
sacrifice.
game. There I am.
Written like a prestige
Oh, there's
TV
Blake.
with a unique
Me and
motion
my
graphic
me and my
novel
wife I've
style
never met.
that triggers the imagination.
Is that Madge?
This
That's
is
not
an
Madge.
interactive story powered by video games.
My
that
other
gives you
imaginary wife.
agency over the lives
Oh,
of
a
far
Madge
from
and there your
human
wife.
Oh, that's what we did.
This is a thought-provoking experience you can play with people you love.
Yeah.
Discover insights about each other and create shared memories.
A lot of
As
Blakes
Dusk
in
Falls
video
is an
games.
emotional
Like there was
experience
this
that we
Blake,
hope will leave
and
a
then there
mark
was the giant
with
Blake that
everyone
everyone
who
was trying to
plays it.
kill. In that
Right.
steampunk game.
Xbox.
What do y'all in the chat think so far? Outside of Overwatch 2, which everyone's excited for. Anything else sticking out?
For most people, Turok is.
I'm not
I
in the
mean-
chat, but I've liked it so far. Like we're already like 50 minutes in, and I'm pretty surprised at how time is flying. What do you think?
It's been really, like, the thing is, like, normally we'll make fun of the fact that a lot of these games, you know, don't have, like, first date. You know, they'll say, play on the first day, but don't give us an entire, you know, don't give us a day. And I think the main reason why people are more excited about Overwatch 2 than anything else here is the fact that there has been pretty much no communication between Blizzard and its audience for the better part of a year. So I feel like it's a lot more egregious on Blizzard's part in that regard, for a couple of reasons. One, based on everything that was happening in Blizzard at the time with the way they treated their workers with, you know, sexual assault allegations and everything. And just the way they, you know, had that frat culture that ruined people's lives, you know? So it was that, and also the fact that this was the direct result, the direct reason as to why there was no development able to be announced for Overwatch 2. So it frustrated a lot of people, you know, myself included. That being said, it only adds to the fact that people do enjoy Overwatch. Like, Overwatch in itself can be like the Avengers of video games because of how diverse it is, because of how unique it is, and, you know, some can talk about how the story needs work. I personally think it's fine, but I think the mere fact that a game that preaches diversity had failed in a lot of respects over the 6 years it's been out. But they basically gave us whiplash because they went from not saying anything at all about the game to now not only giving us more content for the game and not only giving us news on the beta, but they told us an exact date for early access. Like exactly when, and introduced new characters and gameplay at the same time, which is what the community wanted. So I think that's why people are just mostly excited about this than any other game here right now, because we're finally getting fed after being starved for 2 years, you know?
Of course, that's Blizzard's MO. Like, they don't talk about stuff until they're ready to talk about stuff. But this is, I think you're right. I think a lot of the silence around Overwatch 2 has been, as you said, a direct result of all the nasty fallout and shit going on over there, you know?
And I think it's also important to remember that, you know, and a lot of people weren't capable of doing this for some innate reason. They weren't able to basically separate corporate from the developers, because the developers had nothing to do with any of the delays. Like, this was out of their hands. A lot of this was because of Bobby Kotick and his behavior.
Right.
Well, I think the pandemic also really affected it as well too. Like,
the pandemic affected everything, but I felt like, you know, a lot of the times, I feel like, and again, this, like you mentioned, it is right. If you look back at Blizzard's history, they have been known for not saying anything until they're ready, which I respect. Like, I don't like being teased. I never like those tweets which tease an announcement of an announcement. You know, I never like those things, you know?
Right.
So it's nice to see Blizzard basically just, like you mentioned, say whatever they want whenever they're ready to do so. But I think the difference between the other times and now is the fact that they are still currently under this turmoil. The fact that they're going to be bought out by Microsoft for like $70 gajillion. And the fact that as a result of these things happening, that, you know, we got nothing. We literally got nothing. So it was a different kind of nothing from Blizzard. It was like, we could have got this content, we could have got these updates if it wasn't for the fact that Blizzard was fucking around. But we were the ones who were finding out, along with the people who were, you know, the victims of this. Because, again, it's really like, it's really messed up what they did. Like, I cannot stress it enough. I'm trying to keep it clean, obviously, because I'm trying to stick to the topic at hand, but it's just, if you know like really what they put their employees through and how that trickled down to the community, you understand how excited people are for this.
Yeah, I've never really played Overwatch, but I felt similarly about Diablo 4 until all the stuff went down, and now I just take everything they do with a mountain of salt.
Oh, for
like
sure.
I won't touch Diablo Immortal. This is from Obsidian? Nice.
Yeah.
I do not like this art style at all.
It would have to grow on me for sure. I'm not a fan at first blush either.
Yeah, it all looks like Flash animation too, which I like. If a game like,
Oh, that dude's head is on fire though.
I mean, that's the best thing they've shown from that trailer. Honestly, that artwork I thought at the end, but yeah, just if something looks like it's old Flash animation to me, like, I get that they're going for a style, but like it just isn't aesthetically pleasing at all.
Whoa.
But this is definitely Fortnite, right?
Poncho.
Fortnite?
Is this Fortnite?
You sure?
Would they be at an Xbox?
Oh, Grounded. It's Grounded.
Oh, yeah, there we
okay.
go.
I was about to say, I'm like, they're showing bugs and stuff.
Anyone
Like,
has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department.
Oh,
Nope.
oh god. Oh, this is not good for bugs.
all three of us just like noped out right there.
First, you will need to survive the yard.
Holy shit. New area, looks like.
Against
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck this.
and treacherous wastelands.
Too many
Okay, I guess the
spiders.
fighting insects now.
But Grounded is all about fighting insects.
Oh, yeah. No, I know a lot of people who are playing this on a stream.
We can unravel.
He played the
Just patches
beta,
on head.
You are here.
but I haven't played it since the initial beta.
Or someone.
Yeah.
Or something. Terminates your tiny existence.
Ooh, robots. Castles. Ooh, ports in the sky. Oh, it's gonna get an official launch.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That's the whole yard. The full story.
I like how they have to advertise this. Our game is finished, guys. We did it. It's so weird to me. Like, it's like, finally, the full game is out. And I'm like, I would hope so.
Yeah, that's just how early access works,
September.
I guess.
All right.
September.
Holiday game.
Nice.
Oh, a lot of these
Oh,
are
yeah.
coming out.
We got a
Hold on,
Shacker who's working on that game.
Hold on, guys. We got to make sure we got Game Pass, so to play it on the first day. We got to remember that.
Console launch exclusive.
I know what they mean by that. I know what they mean by that, but there are a few times when I read that, like, console launch exclusives makes me think of, like, this will launch with a console, and for a second I'm confused, like, but you already, oh wait. Yeah.
Yeah, I get slightly confused with that too sometimes.
Lost. Until now. Now they have awakened the Erebon. Now they have awakened.
I wonder if they're really stressing the console launch exclusivity window because they actually want to move some Xboxes.
I am not there.
I can't think of any other reason they'd hold the game back from launching on Game Pass PC day and date with the Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
Because I have no plans to buy an Xbox Series X. I'm good with my gaming PC.
This game is... I like the shadow mechanic in this game.
Yeah.
But it's a sneaky sneak. We talked about sneaky sneaks.
Drag me
not really being my thing.
Yeah.
Erebon.
Yeah, I'd play this. It's pretty cool.
I feel like this is like the third new franchise Raw Fury has announced over the Summer Game Fest the last few days.
Yeah, there's some busy bees over there.
Their Fury is the rawest.
It's the rawest, the furious.
Oh baby, I like it Raw Fury.
Oh no, this poor guy.
Oh no, no, he'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
He'll walk it off.
It's a
yeah,
boo-boo.
Yeah, it's a, you know.
This other guy
That
might
guy,
need
on the
some.
other hand, needs to go to the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, well. Hey, there we go.
Oh yeah, he's.
Yep.
Yeah,
This is Diablo.
Yeah.
This is Diablo 4. Got some Necromancer action going on.
Yeah.
I played
a
Necromancer in Diablo 2.
I can't remember who I played, but I know I named him Guy Fieri for some reason. And I was just running around, just killing everything I saw. It was great.
Taking everyone to Flavortown.
Pretty much. I said it every time I got a kill. He's like, "You're going to Flavortown." This was like years ago. This had to been like... When was I still in New York? It had been at least like maybe 2013, 2014 maybe. It was hilarious.
I still have, so Diablo 2 came out like a few weeks after I graduated from high school. I still have all my characters and all my mules from that game.
Nice. Oh, there goes your head. Nah, he's fine.
Lost, well, gone but not forgotten.
You must take it into the world. And you will be shunned.
Oh, word?
Scorned. Marked as a living sacrifice to this profane knowledge.
Any gameplay? Are we gonna see gameplay?
I don't think they've announced the Necromancer yet, and same deal, they use a cinematic trailer to announce the character class.
You will be the guitarist from the Misfits.
Nah, I'd be out. Nah, I'm good. Look, even she's bored with this shit. She's like, alright, come on now.
Dead have no mercy.
Oh, she out here? Okay, fine. She even got a fucking Juggernaut skeleton. Alright, cool.
Diablo 4. Diablo for what? 4. Diablo for dinner?
I guess.
There we go. Necromancer.
She's joining the squad. Like, listen, you guys would not believe the night I've had.
Just sitting there, like blasting some KMFDM.
I'm very excited to announce our 5th and final class, the Necromancer, a commander of the undead who joins the other iconic classes around the campfire in Diablo 4. These include the Mighty Barbarian, the Elemental Sorceress.
I love how Diablo 4 is overtly their desperate attempt to remake Diablo 2 since 3 got so far off track.
Has returned and
I
spreading
mean, I
corruption
respect
and
it.
evil as she fights to reclaim our
they were
dark
well
Gothic
aware of
world
how
as her
far off
own.
they were.
And it's up to
though,
you
so
to stop her.
I can't even
Now,
hate
Diablo
on that too
4
much.
is the culmination of the 25-year
At least they
history of the
recognize
franchise,
it, you know? They
building
could've
on top of the
just
best of
kept
what's come
going with
before
it
with some,
just
you know, unique twists all its
completely
own.
disregarded their mistake.
So let's
but...
dig a little deeper by watching, for the first time, I might add,
How are you
some
feeling about Diablo
Xbox
4
Series
so far,
X
David?
gameplay.
Because I know
Well,
you've
hearing from a
written
few of the many
you've written
people
books about
behind the
Diablo
game.
before, haven't you?
Yeah, the whole history of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
First one was some bestsellers under my belt, but I think it looks good. Like I said, I think they're remaking 2. I think it looks good. I haven't given Blizzard a dime since all that shit went down.
It's creepy.
And until they get their house in order, I won't be playing it. But it looks good. Yeah. That hurts me because this company has meant quite a lot to me over the years, you know. But
I think for me, it's like because there was a time where I just didn't play. But my problem is that
whoever you see yourself
I don't want to punish the devs for something they didn't do.
I don't either. But Blizzard, they'll be fine. They're not. Yeah. Like I totally get what you mean. If this were like an indie studio, I'd be like shit. I'd be a lot more torn up over it. But
oh no, for sure.
Did everything freeze for you?
No.
Oh no, we're still going.
Okay, it froze for me. Great. Uh-oh.
Well, it's still running on that laptop that has like a hamster on a wheel as the CPU.
I don't know why it stopped.
Yeah, the video stopped, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I would love to play this game, but I don't know. I'm gonna wait for Kotick to leave, and he's not gonna leave until the sale goes through. That's just how these things go. But
that's not even gonna be until 2023.
Yeah, so I want to give them like I don't see this game coming out until next Christmas at the earliest. Anyway,
Yeah.
my bet's 2024, but I want to see how Phil Spencer does with them and if they straighten up over there. Like Diablo 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. I actually, after high school, I had an uncle who worked at Blizzard, and my graduation gift was I went out to spend a week with him. I got to hang out at Blizzard North because once upon a time there were 2 Blizzards.
Right.
Like the week before they launched, I got to play like a Japanese import PS2 a couple months before it hit the States. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so like I love these games, but I didn't touch Diablo 2 Resurrected just because all that shit went down, and I just didn't feel right about it, you know?
Nah, that's fair.
This is not.
Oh, fun with portals.
They're showing portals now?
Oh,
yeah.
I'd be like, let this giant monster freaking.
Yeah. I think, man, like I love the art direction of this game.
For some reason, shit is just frozen for me.
Is our stream frozen too? Because you're.
No, the stream looks fine.
Because then I can
Okay.
play the fantasy that I want to play.
Like it's back on the character.
It
allows
you
wow.
to switch around your playstyle.
Oh, and it's crossplay.
Yeah, crossplay is awesome.
Yeah.
So they're playing. Are they showing a portal game?
No, it's one of the classes had like in Diablo had a portal where like this huge monster was charging, and they opened this giant portal, and the monster like went right through it.
Yeah.
I didn't see where it ended up, but it'd be cool if you could just like you'd use that spell to like get a big boss type monster out of your way for like 10 seconds or something, you know.
Whether it's new
That'd be
items
cool.
or new dungeons or new Paragon boards, every single time you come back to play Diablo 4, there's going to be new stuff for you to experience.
and it's something that we're going to support for years to come.
And they're saying they're going to support it for years to come.
I'm really excited
Yeah,
for
but
folks to get their hands on Diablo
I
4.
have my own feelings about monetization. I'm not going to go there.
The different options.
You know what? So like Blake said, I've written about Blizzard's history. I'm writing a trilogy. The first 2 books are out. And this is something that the head of Blizzard, who's different now, but they've wanted to monetize Diablo for years. Like, they were putting pressure on Blizzard North to monetize their version of Diablo 3 before they canned it, closed that office, and brought them in-house. And that's like Diablo Immortal. Just, ew. Like, I want nothing to do with that game.
Which is
2023.
Exactly when he's going.
Yeah.
So, yeah. They don't want Kotick moving over him when they use that.
I don't. I need him gone like years ago, honestly.
Yeah. It's a shame that he'll have a golden parachute, but that's how these transitions go. So at least he'll be out.
I mean, it's his MO. He never really did this to like care about stuff. He only wanted to do shit to make money. That's all he wanted to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, even in these, like, if you're a slimeball of a human being like Kotick is, right, and you sell your company, like, you should really go to jail, but instead you'll make a lot of money from the buyout and retire on an island somewhere. That just sucks. But
because the rich people, they're the ones who dictate the law.
It's true. Booty McBootyface. Could this be another Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, Sea of Thieves upgrades.
Nice.
I skip that. Booty McBootyface. It's gonna have an entirely different meaning though.
Yeah.
Hey, Game Pass drink.
Hold on, guys. I'll drink my water. I unfortunately do not have mimosas.
The choice is yours, whatever captain you may be. Whether that's cold looting, no skin shooting, rumble racing, or embracing, everybody's welcome in this game. So come set sail as a pirate.
I wrote a pirate song once. Made a
Sing
music
it.
video for it. No.
Why not?
Because they're singing another song. You know how hard that is? Also, I'm not your puppet, David.
Yes, you are, Blake.
Yeah,
You're the
it's like-
host. You're here to entertain
like
us.
going-
Dance, Blake. Sing. Chat, do you want Blake to sing? Yeah, that's what I thought. All right.
Go and fuck yourself, David. You can go and fuck right off.
You'll sing it eventually. I want to hear it. I legitimately
I'll
want to
send you
hear
a
it.
link. There's a music video for it. We dressed up like
Okay.
pirates. We rented the Balclutha, which is a ship that's like a museum in the San Francisco Pier.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I legit like your music. So
This is my old band. Like, we were all folk rock Americana style. So it's
so this is not cartoon violence.
No, it's not cartoon violence or kids eat free.
Okay.
But I mean, you'll get to see like a younger me dressed up like a pirate.
Oh. I really like the look of this game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I like
the Echo Generation, folks. Is this more
It's
Echo
like
Generation?
pixel, but it's not. Like
Yeah.
I like that in between.
They look like voxels, but they're like
It is
they look
voxel.
more. Yeah, it's like they have so many voxels that it looks more HD than a voxel game like Minecraft would look.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
This is
I
very
like that.
unique. I haven't seen anything like this.
No.
Raven
2023.
I guess it's based on Alice in Wonderland. So cool.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because they had her get pulled in through a mirror. There's a white rabbit. The villain was the Queen of
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, I just hate that the world at large only knows Alice in Wonderland from the Tim Burton version, which is like...
I know.
Stop.
I
The
know.
Disney version was better, and I think there needs to be more iterations of it that's not Tim Burton.
Yeah. Did you ever play American McGee's Alice games?
No.
I think you'd like those. They're pretty cool. The idea is, like, it's a darker take. Alice is like 16 or 17, and she goes back to Wonderland, and it's been corrupted.
Oh, wow, okay.
And it's, like, Google that later. I think you'll really like the look
What
of
is
it.
it
Those
called?
games, it's called American McGee's Alice. He's the name of a designer.
There we go.
And yeah, I think you like them.
Cool.
This game is trippy as fuck. It's by
It
the Limbo
is?
folks.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. Well, there you
Gaming
go.
Egg Pod.
Whoa.
Oh, it's like day.
Gaming
Eye
Egg.
legs. It is an onion.
It has many layers.
Ooh.
What is this?
It's a new game from the folks that brought you Limbo, or the
Oh.
one of the people that worked on Limbo.
Oh wait, really? Because I played all those games, and I think I never laughed so hard when we played. What was that?
Cocoon.
I think it was Inside.
Yeah, that was their game between like Limbo and this, I would say, right?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I remember streaming that and just cracking up laughing because we made it very long. It was a very long ongoing gag about the monster singing Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball in its head. And
Is this a Dynasty Warriors game?
I was gonna say like I thought so, but is this kind of a dark take for Dynasty Warriors? Oh,
Yeah.
Team Ninja? Oh shit!
Shit.
I'm all about that.
This new Ninja Gaiden?
Oh wait, this could be the.
Oh no.
What's the
this is-
what's
No,
the
this
Souls
is,
like they've had going recently?
yeah, it's
Nioh,
like
Neo.
Tsushima.
This looks like Soul Calibur.
It's
Well,
a fighting game. I don't think so.
I think this is Neo. It might be Neo 3.
Yeah. That.
They're like
Dude,
Souls,
Ninja Gaiden
Diablo,
got
Ninja
straight up
Gaiden
corrupted.
mashup. Yeah.
You know what, guy? That's how I feel when I eat cherry Starburst too.
Whoa.
Damn.
That's a crazy.
That's fine. Everything's
Oh.
fine. Everything's fine.
I love the look of that game.
Oh, that new IP.
Nice. I love Team Ninja. I'll
Give me
try
more-
anything they make.
give me more new
Lubu? Is that an evil Lubu? That's totally Lubu right there, man. It's a lot of Dynasty Warriors characters showing up in that.
2023 is the year of the games we've been waiting for like 7 years.
It seems like so far it's either like October or next year.
Yeah, it's like
Japan
makes
is
sense,
the home
though.
to some of the most talented
buddy.
and well-known game creators anywhere in the world. We're thrilled to be working with
Facts.
Koei Tecmo to bring Wolong
That's a
Fallen
big fucking
Dynasty
deal.
to Game Pass
Yeah.
day one. I'm also excited to be working with Team Ninja.
Who's
It was
not
a
excited
long
to be
history
working with
of
Team
building
Ninja?
incredible action games for Xbox, and it's great to be working with them once again.
How great is it to be
We
working
know
with
how
everybody?
important it is to our fans to continue.
I mean,
So great.
Microsoft making deeper inroads in Japan is a huge deal. you know?
Yeah.
excited
No, I think
to
that's
announce
massive.
the return
Like, it needed to be
of
done.
one of the most highly requested and beloved
Return?
franchises to Xbox
Oh.
from our partners.
Wait,
at
Time
Alex.
Splitters?
we've got to.
Is this gonna be Time Splitters?
Find out in a
That'd be
minute.
cool.
Or what if it's Bloody Roar?
Yes, Fable. I think
Oh,
Fable.
there's Fable. Oh,
Maybe, oh nope, not Fable.
Wait, why'd you do that to
Persona.
me?
I think
Oh,
I think
okay,
Fable.
I did need this. No, this is good. I need this. I need this. Okay, you don't understand. People have been yelling at me to play fucking Persona, and I can't play it because girl doesn't have a fucking PS5. So-
Persona Portable? Persona
Yeah.
3 Portable?
Persona 3 Portable? What the fuck? No, that's the game I'm playing right now. I'm playing Persona 4 Golden now.
Okay.
This is what I'm playing right now. But I have to find my place because I haven't played it in months. So I'm like,
The
asking,
PSP
oh, this looks.
Persona.
Yeah, yeah, because I have this on Steam. I remember that scene. That scene was weird.
Persona 4 Golden.
Yeah, this is a good game. I like this game. I was streaming this game. I need Persona 5 though. I want to play that one. This is Persona 5, I think.
Yeah, Persona's a pretty big gut.
Yeah.
Oh, this is big. This is actually good. Now my community won't bug me anymore.
But
There you
man,
go.
I feel like
I have no excuse.
Persona like all right.
Yep, 5 Royal.
3, 4, and 5.
Yep. I have
Coming
4
to
right
Game
now.
Pass?
If it is, then
Yep.
oh god, my community's gonna kick my ass. Oh yeah, I don't have a choice. Oh no, it's gonna be a Persona stream for like 3
Oh,
months.
Briggsy, it's October.
Okay, I'm spared for now. Okay.
More October
Prepare
releases.
yourself.
Well,
Just prepare
well,
yourself.
my community I have to wait because Overwatch 2 is coming out, so that's gonna take up my entire streaming life for like at least the next year. So
Yeah.
You're gonna have to wait.
Wait,
Now,
let's see.
I'm excited to
Maybe I'll do
announce
something like Friday
a
or
special
something.
partnership between Xbox Game Studios and
word?
one of the greatest creative minds in
Don't say
our
Kojima.
industry.
Please don't say Kojima.
Someone that I have admired for many years.
I'm gonna say Kojima.
Today, I'm
Kojima.
pleased to share we will be working together to create
Please don't let him
brand
make
new
his garbage.
experience
They're gonna do
like
it.
we've never seen before.
Oh shit.
I told you.
こんにちは。
Told you.
小島秀
I don't
で
know
す。
how this guy keeps getting to make games.
ずっ
Good
と作り
lord.
たかったゲームがあります。
Can't wait for
それ
hologram
は
Phil
誰も
Spencer
体験したことも
in
見た
Death
こともな
Stranding
い
Director's
全
Cut
く新しいものです。
Extra Edition.
それが作れる日が来るのをずっと待っておりまし
I
た。
think it'll be fine.
マイクロソフトの最先端クラウドテクノロジーと、市場の変化によっ
That's
て
so weird. Like
その未知なる
that's a big middle finger to Sony though,
ようやく
considering like
可能となりました。
how much support they put behind Death
少
Stranding.
し時間はかかるかもしれませんが、これから、
Yeah,
Xbox
Microsoft can always write a bigger check
But
though.
he also
皆さん
that
に
and
喜んでいた
also
だける
it's not like
ニュースをお
exactly
届け
he
していき
was
たいと
treated the best.
思います。
Well,
past
I mean,
year.
like, if you just look at it in terms of business, like Sony paid him for a game and he delivered a game, so
Yeah.
he doesn't owe them. He doesn't owe them anything else.
Yeah, like I feel like people are like there is a morality to be had and ethics to be had, but there's certain relationships where you just can't do that. You know,
Right.
you know, sometimes you're just like,
Today's show
you know,
celebrates a diverse lineup
let's just get
of
this
global
contract
game
over with because
creators
maybe
of
they didn't
all
work well
sizes
together. They probably threw a
who
lot of
bring
money
with
at him. He
them
probably just didn't like working for him.
unlimited
That could
potential.
very well be the case.
But they work
Games
together
from these
forever
creators
too.
will be
I don't know.
coming
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Well,
every
You
single
could be
day,
at a
don't-
job you hate for a
including
very
the
long
Rocket
time,
Blade
but if the
Board.
money's
It's
good,
not.
you'll stay.
Yeah, like it's not. You know, maybe things were fine. Not everything has to be like a controversy. Maybe they were just he just wanted to do something else.
Yeah, like it could, like I
And we
don't.
start
I feel like there's this
2023
like
with the
dire
launches
need
of some of the
to
most anticipated titles from the teams
have like
at Xbox
every
and
time
Bethesda.
there's a separation, there has to be
Minecraft
a bad
Yeah,
person. It
must be
can't
some
ever
deep
be-
dark secret. Or,
Right,
Yeah.
and even when you're telling the
This has
truth,
been
and it's
an
like it's a
incredible
mutual
year
decision. He
as
just
we
wanted, like you
achieved
said, he just
record
may want to
growth
do
across
something
console
else.
and Game
Then
Pass, with millions
nobody
of people
wants to
playing
believe
our
that
games
either. It always
every
has to be
single
some
day.
sort of juice, which
And
it's
we have
so
you
weird to me.
to
Like,
thank for
I don't know
that.
why people are so obsessed with that.
Whether that's new players joining us
Like,
through
let
Xbox
people be
Cloud
boring.
Gaming, or our
Yeah.
longest fans
I
playing
will
on
take
Xbox
boring
and
these
PC.
days.
Kojima's a
We
publisher
could
hoe
not
for the
have
good of
done this
gaming. I mean,
without you.
again, it's where he makes the money. Get your money.
A year ago, we
so
welcomed
means it's not
the
a
talented studios at Bethesda Softworks to Xbox. Their teams
Phil
have
Spector
been
has like
hard
the
at
build
work,
of like a mini Vince
bringing their
McMahon.
franchises to Game Pass,
I
shipping
can see
updates
that.
to games,
Yeah.
Vince
and
McMahon is
building new
massive.
him and
experiences
Pete
Like-
for
Hines
you
have
to
been
enjoy.
working out together.
We know
Yeah,
that
like he looks
everyone
massive, like
has been
horrifically
eager to
so. Like
see
Vince
Starfield.
McMahon looks
Our show
crazy.
today has highlighted
Hey,
games,
gang.
But-
Oh, the man with
so
the
it's
briefcase
only fitting
running with
that
the
we
folding
end it
chair.
with an
Well, Dave
extended
texted me
first
something. I
look
felt
at one
like
of the
it's
most
probably easy to
anticipated
come in here
games
and
in
talk to him
Xbox
about
history.
it.
Yeah.
This
David says,
is
"How does this
Starfield.
guy keep getting money to peddle his bullshit?" It's
It's
so.
a-
That's how.
Oh, Asif, you know I was being rhetorical and facetious. I just think he's so overrated. That's
Are
all.
we gonna see Starfield? Here we go.
I just love how you popped in just to defend HK. That's great.
I'm
Yeah.
saying, like,
You still haven't even finished Death Stranding, and you've tried
well,
twice.
after I had to abort the dead baby, I was kind of put off
Yeah.
by it. But it's still not cyberpunk bad.
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
No, it's a whole other flavor of
Yeah,
Yeah.
Space
Sorry,
Skyrim.
let's all watch Space
Space
Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Sorry, but come on.
Skyrim?
Space Spyro.
Face
I think he's highly overrated. Always have. And I will not. If he makes a horror game and it's good, I'll change
I
my
think
mind.
Death Stranding is underrated.
You haven't finished it yet, and you've tried twice. If you like it so much, finish it.
I
Right?
got other things I gotta do.
Kind of digging your own grave here, buddy.
He's always gonna have people who will give him money. I'm just not one of them. I liked him once upon a time. I just felt like he got way too up his own butt.
Is that it? Is that all we're getting for Starfield?
Starfield. No,
Oh,
it's
we
fine.
gotta have more than
Is it
that because
Starfield
it's
or is
coming
it
out this year.
How excited
Is it
all
Starfield
of
or
us as are to be
Starfell?
here with you today. We're
They're
so
like,
grateful
"Why,
for
man?
spending the
They
time.
put
and
no
we
rock
love you for a long
Listen,
time.
Listen,
To finally
Todd,
see
explain yourself.
Starfield. It's easily
You've hurt me
our
before.
most ambitious game ever.
Get ready to get hurt again.
Games.
Asif, we noticed that
Where you get to
that Pete Hines and Phil Spencer are looking pretty buff, but
Yeah.
Telling
Todd Howard's looking more cut than buff, I would say.
I feel
Like
like
he's-
he has more of a lean.
Todd's been
He's
doing a lot of
svelte.
cardio.
Yeah, he's
Todd is a
svelte.
cardio guy.
He might be into plant content-based stuff.
He is more
That's
lean.
true. That's true.
Like Phil is mini Vince McMahon, and I will not debate.
That's true. That was a really good observation.
That was egregious. Like
But
That is a solid.
Even the
Pete
hair,
Hines
like
taking like human growth hormone or something, man. His neck is like.
That's what I'm
bulked
saying.
up.
His neck is bigger than his head, and I have an issue with that.
Here we go.
He's looking kind of like Brock Lesnar these days.
That ass.
he kind of
Like,
is.
Wow, they're actually showing us gameplay.
I think they have to, right? It comes out in
At
like
this
4
point, they
months,
have to,
5
yeah, at
months.
this point, they
Yeah.
have to. It's coming out soon.
The important thing
Yeah, they-
here is Princess Tobian's adorable.
This is true. Okay, so we got a mech here.
It's Mech Warrior in Starfield.
Be a lot bigger.
According to the scanners, the abandoned
Yeah, it would be a lot
research
bigger.
facility is in this direction.
This is this first view of the overworld is giving me Outer Worlds vibes, honestly.
I'm
Just,
thinking No
just
Man's
a little less colorful. Yeah, I can see No Man's Sky too. I'm telling, if this is just Skyrim in space, then
You hear that like John Williams inspired orchestral
yeah,
stuff too.
this is like another company that just keeps making the same damn game over and over and over.
But now it's in space, David. Shut up.
Now it's in space.
Now it's sci-fi, so it's cool.
Wow.
This is the first time we've seen Starfield gameplay, though.
Yeah.
I was a space explorer until I took a laser to the knee.
Laser to the knee. I wonder, does anyone play? I would probably play this in third person because I like to see my character more. You know.
I like the HUD. What they're
But
doing with the HUD thing here. That's
yeah,
super
like
No Man's Sky right there, though.
It is.
Yeah,
I
feeling-
could see switching between the POVs depending on.
Didn't No Man's Sky get kind of a resurgence too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, big one.
Came out,
They-
like everybody
really
thought
big
this is
one.
shit, and then it got better. Or
They
like,
spent years and they just made it better and better over
Yeah.
time.
It's
Yeah.
basically a whole new game. Yeah.
Like I enjoy the long, you know,
That pirates
the long
of the
game
Crimson
that they
Fleet
literally
are
made.
using the facility.
Hi, Lola.
Space
I wonder if they
Pirates.
have Blake. What's the name of the system in Fallout where you can like
Bats.
That's
the VATS targeting?
Bats, yeah.
I wonder if that would make sense in this context because you'd have all of this information being relayed into your suit.
I think that
You know.
it wouldn't. I think it would be too similar, honestly.
I mean, I could see them doing a different or it's real time combat. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
I think
VATS was always optional, but I feel like you need something to take advantage of all this technology you'd have in a sci-fi RPG. Is all
you
I'm
don't
saying.
have bats in Skyrim, right?
No, you don't. But the setting here is closer to Fallout.
Fallout. Yeah.
I think that's why they wouldn't put bats in it, frankly, is they don't want it to feel too much like Fallout.
Right.
Oh,
Again, I'm not
that's
saying
pretty
they
good.
transplant that system. I just wonder if they'd have some sort of targeting thing. Targeting.
Having a shotgun.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you
sweet.
gotta
We
have a good
got
shotgun.
lock picking.
Gosh.
Yes.
Digital lock picking.
Digital lock picking.
And it looks
As if-
kind of
as
like
if
the
lock
HUD.
picking wasn't annoying enough.
I love how even in space we're still picking locks.
Like, come
Yeah.
on. Like,
Digital
put a laser
locks.
on it.
Digital locks.
Oh my god. It's
Digital
like, you know what? You're not gonna let this mechanic die. You're gonna do it digitally.
No.
You're gonna like it.
It's like every game demo or every game preview, they like show a door opening because they're
Yeah.
really proud of their door opening tech.
Like, look at our door technology. Although, do you remember when we went to Obsidian, I talked to an artist who was like, I make doors. That is what I do. You know?
Right. Can you imagine them actually like testing it out in QA and like the door opens right and just every dev is just like clapping, just like popping
Yeah.
champagne.
Like, we did it!
Or like,
It's like that meme where they said that it's like a NASA meme, like everyone's celebrating in Mission Control.
Yeah.
We got the door to close.
Or the flip side, when they're like, we've got an emergency here. The door tech is not working.
Yeah.
Everyone's called in from
Like
home.
cold black, just like you shut down the whole studio, just like get everybody in.
Like, we're gonna get all hands on deck. Yeah.
Oh my god. Why does this look like the fucking Century City Mall? Like this just looks like the Century City Mall, like
Truth.
like completely. And even with the vines, because we're trying to be more natural. No more lock. Stop with the lock picking.
We have a lot to talk about.
There's so many locks to pick.
We're all here.
Why is she just standing there? She could just let him in.
Biggest question of all.
She took a laser to the knee.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right.
Wait, that lady was wearing Todd's leather jacket.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Todd's
put
low key
himself
trying to sell us, Starfield apparel right now.
Yeah. The game glitches again. We'll get it.
You will be part of solving that puzzle now.
Can you
They'll send
play?
us-
Can you make your own character? Like, can I play Starfield as Seinfeld?
The new guy found it.
I mean,
Oh, you can in their other games. I don't see why not.
Oh, this thing will be modded to all hell by the end of the year.
Yeah, you're gonna want to play this on PC for sure.
If you want to play as Seinfeld, you're gonna have to play it on PC.
Gonna be Space Dragonborn.
the funny thing is, I see these kind of games and I hear people like, "I love this kind of world. I wish I could live in the world of Blade Runner and like Cyberpunk." And I'm like,
These are dystopian futures that people are fantasizing about.
And you're like, do you guys know what that means? Like, did you watch Blade Runner?
I definitely watched enough Cyberpunk to know I don't want to be there.
I do not want to live in Cyberpunk world. No.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these cool, quote-unquote, cool futuristic worlds are very much dystopian.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
and
very
it's
true.
bad. Like, very, very bad.
Yeah, like most of the time, like climate change ruined the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I get a cool arm. I'm gonna get some context, rad. And I'm like, oh, but I can't get fresh water. Shit.
But we are not stopping.
I will say their character models look a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like at this point, as long as it's not Mass Effect Andromeda, it's okay.
Forever.
That's a low bar.
I know.
Yeah,
My
that's a
bar, I
super
mean, my
low bar.
bar is very low at this regard. I feel like that game traumatized me.
I feel that.
So
But ultimately,
I
it's
just
not our
need
story.
just
It's the
to
story
not
you
be
create
that,
by
and
who
then you
are
got me hooked.
And the choices you make. And that starts
Okay.
with
Yeah, character creation.
Cool. I'm gonna make a pizza.
It's our most flexible yet.
What's the deal with flexibility?
Can y'all fix black hair, please? It does not look like. Okay, I'm sorry.
No, it is a problem. You're right.
No, it's a huge
Does
problem.
not look like that. Like, please. How Blizzard even got it right?
Our RDC World did a great video on black hairstyles in games. Did you see that? And like he called QA, he's like, "There's only one black hairstyle." He's like, "Oh, sir, you don't have the latest version. Just update now." And he's like, "Oh, okay, cool." And there are two hairstyles. I was like, "Oh shit!"
It's so true.
And then the QA guy's like, "Oh yeah, it just you saw the video. It goes off the rails pretty fast, but it was accurate. It was
It's
accurate."
100% true because it's like, come on,
by
bro.
using them and completing challenges. And there's
Oh, yeah.
It's like the leveling system similar to Fallout. Though.
It's very similar to Fallout.
I just need Bethesda to hire more black.
I'm telling you,
That's
they're-
it. That's it right there. Like you nailed it. Or like I don't know, run it by like a black person like once before shipping it.
Yeah, like come on, bro.
It's
Like,
not that hard.
2022 now. Like you want to listen. The government may not want it, but most of us are pretty darn progressive at this point. We need more. You know, you need to be a little more cognizant of your audience here.
Yeah, and just inclusive.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that they just listen to the loudest ones instead of to the majority, which is obnoxious.
Right.
That's how Morbius got put back in the theaters last
Bruh,
week.
Oh my goodness.
Still so, and I said, if y'all keep memeing this, it's gonna take y'all seriously and put that
Where
movie back in the theater.
where did the meme come from? I don't know anything about this movie. Like, is it terrible?
Just how bad
I don't-
the movie
So
is.
bad. It's just
Oh,
so
okay.
terrible that they memed it. Which is very, to be fair, it is a very memeable movie. I haven't watched it because I'm not spending money on that. But the clips that people showed me, I said, okay, I understand this now.
I actually, someone was trolling on Twitch. Surprise, surprise. They streamed Morbius for like 4 days straight on Twitch.
Oh my goodness.
And every time they got taken down, they just started a new channel and did it again.
Because Morbius cannot die. I think that's the lesson to take
Yeah.
take away here.
Pretty much. I
all
mean,
that
he's a vampire, technically.
Space? Are we get to be in space? Do we get to be in space?
Oh,
You can
living
make your own
vampire.
spaceships. That's right.
Ah!
Okay, if you can make your own spaceships,
Yes!
I'm intrigued. I would
This
like
is
to
so
play-
much cooler now.
I
They
would-
had to do something new.
J.J. Abrams lens flares. Look at that.
Oh boy.
You're telling me I get to play? Oh man,
Shit.
I'm in.
Space combat.
Dogfights. Dogfight.
Dogfight.
I do like this. Is like the coolest part of this trailer so far.
I'm
honestly.
okay with this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Work on the customization of the people, but
It looks more like Rebel Galaxy. Like that game was great for space combat.
I was so weird. Like even with Halo, like my favorite parts were always when I could jump in like the fucking Banshee. And
Yeah,
just
vehicles.
people like I love doing that.
So we're gonna see basically game of the year for a lot of outlets. It's gonna be Starfield and Elden Ring just butting heads.
The thing is, and I wouldn't mind that. I just hope Starfield delivers on that because
I just hope it's not another Bethesda Bethesda game. But this looks different enough that I'm super into it.
I just hope they learn their lesson. That's all I hope.
It's docking.
That's the docking footage?
Yeah.
Game at least looks like it's been updated if they're still using that engine at all. Like,
I
shit.
do enjoy how they are straight up murdering half of space right now.
Yeah.
Thanks again for being with
No
us
Fable.
today, and
Damn
thanks
it.
for all the support
No, that's
you've
kind of
given us
surprising.
over the decades, especially
It
on
is.
this game.
It is. They
Like,
just
that's
showed a
their one
logo
more
last
thing.
year.
Like they told us Todd Howard was coming. There's probably one more thing.
That's really only
Yeah, I hope there's one more thing.
when all of you play it.
Although if Bethesda's making Fable, I'm just gonna log out right now.
And you may be wondering just how big is
All right,
this
bye.
game?
This is the end of the stream. Bye.
How
y'all.
big
Yeah.
is
Take
this
one
game?
last moment and
That's
show
another question.
How big is the map of Starfield?
Let's take a
It's
look
taking
at
one last.
of
We're
our
taking one
planets,
last moment. He's gonna
Jemison.
show us. What do we got?
You can land in New Atlantis,
Jemison.
but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Oh man, that's massive.
And it's not just this planet.
Oh.
It's all the planets in the system.
I bet a lot of it's
From
just
barren
empty
but
space.
resource-heavy ice balls.
That's what I'm afraid of. Like it's like they're boasting about exploring it,
not
but
just
did
this
you
system,
develop them though?
But overall.
You know what would be
Yeah.
cool is this if space were the overworld, right?
Right.
Like if it was populated with a lot of different stuff to do
They just said there's
outside
1,000
of
planets.
landing. Yeah, well, outside of landing on planets. Like if space is your overworld and there's a lot of stuff to do just by flying around, then I think it could work. You know.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just floating around a black starry void. Like.
Yeah.
Imagine like Breath of the Wild, but that's space, and you can just land on these 1,000 planets whenever you want to. Like that would be badass.
There's the Breath of the Wild shot.
Yep, there it is. I bet that. What if that's their cover art too?
It might be actually.
Breath of
I really dug. I give Bethesda a lot of shit because I feel like they deserve it most of the time, but the space,
They brought it on themselves.
the space systems look pretty badass.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
I wasn't like super sold until I saw that I could fly a spaceship. And
Same. And I'm like,
now I
okay,
am very excited for this game.
yeah.
Okay.
Is there any
2023.
multiplayer? Oh, they
That's
delayed.
not-
All right.
It's not this year.
I thought it was supposed to come out this fall. I really did.
No, but I'm glad they're delaying it because now that means they're working on it generally.
Well, they have 1,000 planets to build.
Yeah.
Their team is dead. They need to
Yeah.
hire. Yeah.
I do agree. Like that is a concern that the planets will just be kind of empty and boring.
But if
Yeah.
they're
But-
delaying it to 2023, I imagine that's one of the reasons why. That they're
Yeah, I
Maybe
would
there'll
have to
be
think
an-
so.
Maybe there'll be an Ewok planet.
That'd be cool.
Oh.
So I think my takeaways from that, most impressive games for me, I mean Diablo 4 looked great, but Redfall and Starfield actually, like for me.
I think Redfall, Starfield, Overwatch 2, obviously. Like,
Yeah, oh yeah, you're a big Overwatch fan, yeah.
That's, I mean, again, I cannot stress enough how much we were starving.
Yep.
That was pretty big news too. That it's free to play,
Yeah,
right?
it not only, the thing is, a part of me thinks like it should have been in the first place, but I understand why it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's free to play. Not only is it free to play, they introduced a new character already, Junker Queen, which have been rumored for at least 2 years. They also showed off new skins. They showed off new character designs that are markedly different. They debuted the Fox Girl, which is another character that I think it's like a Fox Ninja. That you can see in the map, one of the maps in Kanazaka. And like they gave us a lot of information in such a short trailer, which is important.
You know, my thing about Overwatch is I love all the character designs, but they have these stories, and yet in the first game there was no story mode, so it really didn't mean anything.
Right.
Overwatch 2 is supposed to have a campaign, right? So is that if that launches in October, then I'm into it. But I don't really play.
Yeah,
Are you leaving? You're leaving Silksong out of this hype?
So also that's the thing, Asif. They showed that, but they didn't give a date.
They didn't give a date at all.
Yeah, they said. But
I
if
was
you believe
trolling.
Phil Spencer, everything comes out within 12 months of right now.
Yeah, but that's still the thing. Like, how many times have we seen Silksong gameplay without a date? Like, this is just one more time. You know,
Maybe
I want that game so bad.
So if you're Nintendo, do you announce the Direct now?
God, I wish.
They need to.
I wouldn't.
They need to announce it if they're going to
What
do
are they
something.
doing?
They vibing.
Maybe they're just doubling down on
They're
this time
sitting
of year
here
has
trending
never
on Twitter
mattered.
doing nothing. They just do nothing, and all their fans keep tweeting about the Direct that doesn't even exist yet.
I feel like they're just doubling down on what they've believed for years, which is that like this time of year means nothing to them, and they'll just do a Direct like next week or something just to troll. Yeah.
No, they're going to.
They do this all the time though. Like Nintendo is like of every single gaming company, they probably are the most likely to fucking troll people. They don't care. Like they do not give a shit. It's great.
They care, but they're also like, we don't need to be part of like all this
They don't-
hubbub. You know,
They
what
don't
I mean?
like pandering to
No.
their fans.
They're like, we
at
made
all.
you right before it was cool.
Yeah, well, they did, and they like to create their own news cycle rather than like kind of glom onto and
Which is
share space with everyone else. Yeah.
Which is very, very respectable. I
They did pay
tend to-
Jeff for an ad at Summer Game Fest. They had a Mario Strikers ad.
They did.
Yeah.
They did.
That, and they had a montage of other Switch games.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
But those were just ads. There was no announcements or news or.
Yeah.
Doug Bowser. Does Doug Bowser exist? Has anyone seen that guy?
He exists.
Could he have been a hologram the whole time? Like,
what are the
check on
odds
Doug
that we see
Bowser.
Doug Bowser next week?
Let's check
Anywhere.
on Doug Bowser.
I have. I did like a wellness check with Nintendo PR. They said he's alive, but
well, they would say that, right? They would say that.
He said
Blake,
he's
what
alive. Jesus Christ.
what stood out to you from? I like this showcase. I thought it was pretty packed with.
here's one that I'm very excited for. Grounded is getting 1.0 this year.
A 1.0.
And
It looks pretty
I like intentionally haven't played that game because I really like it, but I wanted to experience it when it was done, when the story was
Yeah.
all there. Because I think that story and that universe is really cool.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm excited to play Grounded. I think it's cool how they have that accessibility feature where if you're afraid of spiders, you can like turn off spiders in the game.
We were talking about that because there are a few games with giant spiders, and we're like, we need the grounded filter stat. You know?
Yeah, like yesterday was like the day of bear and frog games, and then
Oh my gosh.
It was all
today was
Spideys.
definitely heavy on spiders.
Oh, jeez, the Spideys. Spider one.
I did, yeah. I did a 180 on Starfield, like halfway through that trailer.
Yeah, the second they showed the space, I was like, "Oh my god, space! Please, 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 please!
Yes.
Don't be a game called Starfield, and I can't fucking go into space."
Thank
And then they're
you.
like,
Yeah,
It's like
no,
it's
you're
this
right.
beef I have with Destiny 2. They are like, oh, you can grind to get this new ship, and then what? Look at it in the menu or something. Like, I want to fly that thing.
I want to fly it.
I just want
Um,
to fly.
Maybe they'll announce a partnership with Chris Roberts, and you'll be able to fly your Destiny 2 ships in.
I would say
Star
worst
Citizen.
announcement of this whole thing was the Halo flight sim crossover. No one asked for that. There's no one on Earth that was like, you know what we need? Halo in flight sim. No.
And that was the only Halo related news in this thing.
Yeah, you noticed that? How they didn't even mention
Oh
it?
yeah, I told you 6 months ago that game is, man, Halo Finite. That's its name.
the game was a letdown, like other than the campaign, which is
Yeah, the campaign's great. It would have
It's
been great
just-
in co-op. It would have been
Yeah.
great with co-op at launch, like every other Halo.
Yeah.
They got
Like-
away with like releasing a game piecemeal, and people were still. And it's
The
I
other
don't know.
thing that bothers me about how they pound their chests about players in games, we get it, Microsoft. You have 20 to 30 million subscribers for Game Pass, and everyone
Yeah.
will try every game for 2 minutes. It's like, because I think Sea of Thieves, they were like 30 million players. I'm like, yeah, of course you have 30 million players. The game's free if you have Game Pass.
Right.
It's just a weird thing to brag about, and they keep doing it. I thought
They
that
do.
Minecraft trailer was also cool.
Yeah.
Minecraft 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Mm.
okay.
They're like a brand new
Word.
game. I'm like, you lie. You lie.
Tell
Yeah,
me
it did look.
they didn't use March of the Pigs in a trailer with a bunch of marching pigs.
Maybe Nine Inch Nails wasn't about that life.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, this could have been Tread's chance to get back into the video game soundtrack game.
Blake, what announcements stood out to you?
You know, I'm a Koei Tecmo fan. I'm a Team Ninja fan.
Yeah,
So
that game looked great.
what was it? Follow the Empire or something?
It looked like a third Neo game, but it's a new IP, and I love Team Ninja, so I'm down.
I'm thinking the combat will probably be more Ninja Gaiden than Neo. Then, because Neo's combat's very Dark Souls. Like
It's Ninja Gaiden mashed up with Dark Souls, actually, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely like splitting the difference there for sure.
Vehicle damage coming to Forza Motorsport's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
That was a big
we were
deal.
talking
Blake was
about
talking about that.
Yeah, how like licensed cars, they usually don't let you get away with that.
Yeah.
But I think you know, companies are starting to recognize that it's just more immersion. It's nothing against the quality of the vehicles.
I agree.
Like people understand video games more now than when like Gran Turismo like licensed to every car manufacturer ever.
I just wonder how many cars will have damage. Like if like Porsche won't let it happen or something.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna make me want to damage it more.
I still think that's so weird. I mean, I get why they wouldn't allow the cars. I just.
If anything, they should use it as an opportunity to highlight their safety features.
That's what I would think, but then again, I guess that's why I don't work with car marketing. I don't know. I just
like be like, oh man, that could have been a bad wreck. Good thing that Audi has so many safety features built into it. Crumple zones.
What did we think of High on Life?
Oh, that looked great.
Looks good. I like how unique that was, and
the knife that talks to you.
Wants you to stab stuff. Yeah.
And
I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Have fun, David.
Sounds good. The second I heard Justin Roiland's voice, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be funny, because I don't think he's ever done anything that wasn't funny or fun to watch.
I don't think they've ever made a multiplayer game that's launched.
No, Trover Saves the Universe is it. There's no. It's just a VR narrative. I think this game looked a lot more detailed than Trover, and also seemed to just kind of have. It almost seems like there's a written plot to this. Like Trover, a lot of it felt improvised and was improvised, and I think they kind of decided, well, one, they don't need to make. I think they realized that Trover didn't need to be VR and pivoted away from that.
Yeah.
And I think this time they're like, all right, let's not even like try and make a VR game. Let's just make a first-person shooter. I love the anthropomorphized weapons though. And yeah, that's a really cool take. I like the concept that like humans are being kidnapped and used as a drug, and like you've got to go and save the humans.
I thought the Riot Games Game Pass news was kind of huge.
That's major, man. That's super major.
It just seems weird because like Riot makes money off of selling champion skins and stuff. To just give everything to Game Pass, I was like, how much did Microsoft pay for that?
Right? I was wondering like how much of a cut they have to give them of like their Game Passes as a result.
Well, based on what I've talked to devs about, like Game Pass is all based on how much time people are playing your game, right? So you get that cut of whatever the monthly sub is.
That's going to be a huge cut. They probably worked out something special. I can't imagine Riot would allow that without some sort of guarantee.
Yeah, because that's their cash cow.
Yeah.
I was like, huh, that was interesting.
Yeah, Microsoft maybe paid for that then.
And then also that Ara History Untold game looked kind of cool. Did they ever say who was developing that?
It looked like it was being made by Firaxis, right? Like it looked like a Civ game, didn't it? Is that just me?
No, I'm curious who it is. Because like they were like trying to hype it up, like, oh, it's this developer that has a long history, and then they just didn't. Oxide Games is who. But Oxide Games is like a new studio made up of veterans, I think. They made Ashes of the Singularity. Let's see.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the bathroom too. BRB.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just sit here.
You sit here. Just sit and be
Sit
cute.
here.
You'll be fine.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who these people are.
Yeah.
It's a 4X game. They made
what?
They made Ashes of the Singularity. That's the only game I've seen from. It's weird.
Not cool. Very cool. Oh man. Yeah, Redfall though. I'm really stoked that we got to see some gameplay from that. Also, if you know my love of squad-based shooters, play well. Are you gonna? Are you?
I'm very into Redfall. I think it's gonna be cool.
Nice. Yeah. Who do you want to play as?
Are we still live, Blake?
We are still live. And
hey. Yeah. I'm pretty stoked about Redfall. We were talking about, I think last year, wasn't it last year, Asif, that we only saw like a teaser trailer for that.
A
and then
cinematic trailer.
We saw gameplay today.
And then
I did
gameplay
like how
today.
I'll
That
say
game looks awesome. Yeah.
I liked how much gameplay we saw today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Jeff Keighley tweeted like within the hour before Xbox went live, he said they told him they plan to show more gameplay than ever before, which is not something you should like have to announce, but at least they followed through with it, like tons of gameplay. And I really just, my only disappointment from that is we've seen Silksong so many times that I don't need to see any more gameplay from that game unless it's accompanied by a release date. Like I felt the same way. It was nowhere near as egregious, but I felt the same way about Turtle Shredder's Revenge. Like we saw so much of that game that I was like, okay, but when's it dropping? And then we got the announcement that, hey, it's coming out in a week, you know? I'm ready to play Silksong. I just want to know when I can play it. That's all I need to know at this point.
Yeah, I think that was kind of cruel to not have a date of some
It was so trolly, right?
Yeah.
Like, why are you still like everyone knows about this game? We just want a release date. That's it. I don't know. I thought as far as the conferences we've seen, showcases, whatever we want to call them now, that was probably my favorite. Like pound for pound, I saw more stuff there that I want to play than in any other. Do we count Sony since they went like a week or so before we do? Okay. Theirs was good. RE4 teaser, but they even said like this is just a teaser. We're gonna go a lot more in depth than our showcase. So we'll see that tomorrow, Monday.
Yeah, that's only 30 minutes though, so it's gonna be like here's RE4, here's
Street Fighter,
and get out of here.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't even need to see more about Street Fighter. Like Street Fighter 6 is Street Fighter. Cool. I want to see more of RE4.
Street Fighter 6 looks excellent.
It looks great, but like, of course it does. I want to see if it launches the same way 5 did, because 5 looked great too. You know,
no.
5 looks great too. That's all I'm saying.
I'm telling you, like the crossplay rumors, the fact that it's launching on multiple systems, like they seem to have learned a lot. I know Greg got to interview some devs at Summer Game Fest about it.
Okay,
he asked them about rollback netcode and crossplay, and they were very cagey about both of those things. So if you add both of those things to a Street Fighter, that's going to make it my favorite Street Fighter, just because online play has been atrocious for that game.
Yeah,
that franchise.
The lobbies, the way that you have to like have a friend be on like the Capcom network in order to get people in the lobbies is so fucking annoying. Like it's
so hopefully I hope they fix that. But yeah, David, like the way that Street Fighter 6 shipped without a single player experience at all,
that's the thing.
They're not doing that. Like they've already said, like here's the open world experience. It's going to tell you a story. Like,
well, they're clearly trying to like out NetherRealm, which I don't think you're going to do. I also think it's like I'm going to play that mode, but I also think like lore has never really been interesting in Street Fighter at all.
Yeah.
And so like for them to have a story mode now, it's like, okay, I guess. Whereas Mortal Kombat, that's been there from the beginning.
I really think that story mode is not for us olds. It's for people who don't really know
Yeah.
Street Fighter. Like, there's a whole group of people who've never really experienced that franchise because
Yeah.
5 wasn't that big of a hit. So, like,
No.
there's a lot of young players out there that I think are going to be introduced to that Street Fighter universe with this mode. But I
Well,
agree,
here's-
like, it's not necessary, but it's definitely
it's
better than
not.
not shipping anything like Street Fighter 5 did.
The other interesting thing is like it might have crossplay, which would be cool, but because Sony owns Evo, the pro community will flock to PlayStation. So I don't even know how much that would matter. Like anyone who buys Street Fighter on a platform other than PlayStation is probably a more casual audience, because if you're going to Evo, if you're going to compete, you're going to need to play on PlayStation. We'll see. We will see.
I just honestly, you know what? I miss the old 2D art style of Street Fighter.
Specifically 3 and Alpha, right? Like, man,
yeah, the
those are
Alpha,
gorgeous.
Yeah, I really wish that they would have stuck with the Alpha style of sort of that anime cartoonish look with like really vibrant
Painterly, beautiful. Yeah, just a vibrant palette. Especially like Alpha 3, something like in between Alpha 3 and Street Fighter 3 would be awesome.
Like Ryu's giant feet and shit like that. It's just
it is craggly yellow toenails. Like, oh, what are we seeing here, Capcom?
I'm just I kind of wish they'd get away from that. Let's see. So we have about 37 minutes until the PC gaming show. Are we gonna?
Indeed.
You guys want to launch or something, or
we could take a quick break. I think
take a quick
right. Come
break.
back.
Stretch your
hydrate,
legs.
Yeah. Bio break. Do whatever we got to do, and then come back here, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Maybe like.
Are we getting Death Stranding 2 on Xbox, or is it going to be a new game?
It's a new game.
I think he has to make a new game.
Yeah, and I think that Phil Spector gets to be a hologram in it now.
Phil Spector?
Phil Spencer. I'm sorry, Phil.
It could, right? But maybe you just named the character there. That's Phil Spector.
Oh god. No. That's like the Beatles' old producer that like murdered somebody.
I will say this.
Sorry,
Kojima is the only developer I know of where the speculation around what his game could be will always be more fun than what the game turns out to be. So I'm here for the speculation about like hologram Phil Spector, because whatever we hypothesize, it will be better than
I would like less
he makes.
Less postmodern slop than Death Stranding had. So like, just make a scary game.
Yes.
Like, take whatever you were doing with PT, make that game.
Briggsy, you got to be in on this, right? Like, we were geeking out yesterday over all the horror games. If Kojima makes a horror game, it will probably be like legitimately the most, because horror games are often at their scariest when they are surreal and you don't know like what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like if Kojima does it, because we were teased with PT that never happened, which
that was so good.
To this day makes me upset, which is why I get why people are like kind of shrugging their shoulders at him, and I get that. Especially since then, I feel like people have been kind of raising their eyebrows, and especially after, frankly, the disappointment that was Death Stranding. People kind of want to see him go away in some respects, and I get that, but he does make a great atmospheric game. Like, he's great at that, and horror is kind of his MO. Like, horror is perfect for him.
He's proven he can do it with PT.
Yeah,
like, just do that.
Like, just
but
if you
like,
bring PT back, even if you bring PT back, then and even do that, I'll be satisfied. If you develop PT as it should have been, I would be 100% happy with that. I would be
or just like a brand new horror game with that level of atmosphere, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I think
he
PT
has original ideas. It's just that they tend to deviate from the original plan very easily, and it's like,
I think Death Stranding was an elaborate troll. Like, I think he's making fun of the video game industry in it. He's like, oh, you worked really hard to get this new vehicle. Congratulations. Here's a bunch of rocks you have to drive over.
Pretty much, you're just like,
I support that. I just didn't want to pay $60 for it.
Yeah, it's like, if you want to drop cash, you got to give us something to drop cash for. And no one's saying you have to make like this fucking movie magic game. Like you don't need to go too crazy with that or with any of that at all, like at all. That being said, if you're going to want people to spend money on your games and if you want people to respect you as a developer, you have to put out more. And the thing is, I think people are more disappointed in that because of the fact that he did put out PT, and that's still something that we're talking about to this day. You know? And that game was what, like
That was 2015.
Yeah, so that was like
Like
7 years ago.
And the interesting thing about that is Capcom saw that and was like, "Oh, people want that," and they made
Right.
RE7, and it was great. So now, but I feel like Kojima is someone who could be like, "Okay, PT was good. If I want to do horror, I have to compete against RE7, which would not be hard because that game went off the rails by
No.
the end. Like
Yeah, that was
he could do something. He could do something awesome in that space. I don't know what he's making. I don't think he knows what he's making either. I would love to see a horror game from him.
No, I need it. And I really hope he listens. I hope he hears this. I'm manifesting this because
He's watching. He watches all our streams.
I hope so. I mean, I bloody well hope so because I really just need him to give me a fucking horror game. Like, I need it. I need it, like, in my blood.
You know, speaking of horror games, Scorn looked fucking awesome.
Scorn looked great.
Yeah. I love Geiger art, and that was Geiger art to a T.
Asif, we thought that was an id game at first. Like it looked like it could have been a Doom or a Quake game or something.
You know, speaking of id,
I
you know what
know.
they didn't do at this thing?
Anything.
They didn't announce any acquisitions.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I thought there was going to be like, hey, we bought Kojima Productions. Hey, we bought this company. Hey, we bought this company. Like, you know.
I mean, they acquired Kojima, not
Yeah,
Kojima
I feel like
Productions.
I feel like they technically did that by presenting games like Overwatch 2 and showing.
They were pounding their chest about the Activision deal. You're right.
Right. So
because we had Overwatch 2, we had Diablo 4. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, I feel like if they I felt like it would have been overkill in that regard to
They're like-
I felt like it would have been an insult to us as an audience to think that we didn't already know this, considering how big of a news.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
I was just saying, like, I'm expecting them to buy another studio, like, tomorrow.
They're going full Disney, like they really are, and it's.
They tried to buy Nintendo, and Nintendo's like, piss off.
Twice.
That's another reason why I love Nintendo.
Nintendo was like, how much you? No, get out of here. Get out of my office. Who gave you my number?
Give them $11 gajillion, and they don't care. They have no interest, and I.
They're like, no. They're like,
bless them.
They have a poison pill in their in their. They literally can issue shares to prevent an acquisition. So like they were worried that Microsoft was going to try to do a hostile takeover of them in the last 8 years.
Yeah, that's called having smart business acumen. That's paying attention, and that's.
And then they can also just they released Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch, and it sold 40 million units. They didn't have to do anything.
They didn't have to do a single thing.
Oh, Forza Horizon, yeah, that's cute. We got turtle shells and banana peels. So
because again, their games.
I played Mario Kart.
A much bigger audience, and even if it wasn't a much bigger audience, you still have a massive audience full of nostalgic people.
That's
who
the
played
funny
Mario
part,
Kart
though.
Since they were 5. They don't need to. They know this, and it's
Mario Kart 8 was on Wii U, and there was only 3 million copies sold, and they were just like, you know what? This is not a bad game. Put it on the shelf. We're going to sell it again. We're going to sell Tropical Freeze again. We're going to sell Pikmin 3 again. We're going to sell them all again.
Dude, Mario has been raising kids since I was a child.
Right. So it's like
he's got like 4 generations or something underneath.
Also, and I'm like, do you have a similar? And the thing is, you look at Bethesda, you look at studios like them, and you look at do they have a character that's even remotely on the same level as Mario or hell, as even Sonic? They don't.
They can't because they make story-based games and their characters die. You know.
Exactly. It's literally that, and it's not really a disservice to the audience. It's not saying like the audience is stupid. That's not what they want. It's that. A lot of the video game audiences are casual players. They just want a game that they want to come home, relax to for a couple of hours after work and chill or play with some friends. Like with story-based games, you can't really play with friends. They tend to mostly be single player or they tend to be more convoluted. So you have to show a level of dedication that a lot of people who frankly work 9 to 5s or who work, 8-hour shifts a day can't really dedicate.
Well, I think it goes beyond that too, and you can't play these games with your kids either.
Right, exactly. You
like
can't
a
with
lot
the
of the
hell, even some of your friends you can't play with because they may not even be interested in that mess.
Yep.
You know? So that's why it's difficult for them to reach Nintendo. And I feel like there should be a level of respect in that regard because I think instead of trying to develop a character on par with Mario and Sonic, even though, like you mentioned, it's probably impossible to do at this point, you know, they're trying to acquire them by buying the company out, which again, I feel like, you know, that's stupid. I feel like you should generate your own ideas. And I
Yeah,
don't
like
want to say like know your place, but like you make story-based games, but we have literal icons in the gaming world.
yeah, like
You
what
have
is that? What is the iconic Blizzard or Activision character? Soap McTavish?
no.
no.
I would honestly
They're like,
say
we got soap.
I
It
would
only
say
cost 69 billion.
I would say at this point Tracer.
Yeah, Tracer
Yeah,
from
I would say
Overwatch.
Tracer at
Well,
this
that and that's the thing. Like, that's a good point, Brixie. Because remember Blake at the Summer Game Fest when they were talking about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Like, we're bringing back your favorite characters. And Blake and I were like, who?
Who?
They have names,
And
you
that's the
know?
thing, like even you guys don't even play Overwatch and you know who Tracer is.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
the thing. So it would definitely be Tracer.
That's fair.
Crash or
There's not
Spyro,
like
but
a
then again,
Diablo guy.
Crash
There's
or
not like
Spyro could count, but I feel like since they were
Deckard
known
Cain.
mostly for
Yeah.
since they came from PlayStation 2, it's like I kind of relate to them more to Sony, even though they technically don't have them anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, no, Crash was like Sony's mascot.
Yeah.
When
So
they
I
started
feel like
off.
I feel like it's more Sony.
Yeah, Crash is definitely a weird IP. Because like Activision has publishing rights, but other studios have made the games, and Sony has also had publishing relationships. It's bizarre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find it funny that like Activision was acquired for almost $70 billion. Like, what the hell does that make Nintendo worth?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's this like game of calculus. and
At
algebra
least
that needs to be played.
75 billion at a minimum, right? Like at least 75 billion.
I have crazy numbers in my head for what I think they're worth.
I'm saying at a minimum they're worth more than that. You know?
If the Mario movie is just the beginning of something for them, this is you're watching a Pixar be born out of thin air.
Chris Pratt's voicing Mario.
I don't get any of the voice cast on that.
I
Like,
don't
Seth
either.
Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Charlie Day makes sense as Luigi to me. I don't know.
That's fine.
I feel like of the whole cast, Charlie Day makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen as DK? No.
It kind of makes sense. He's got that, like,
He has the
raspy
growly voice.
Oh, yeah. Let's eat bananas.
Yeah, would you rather him sound like a freaking frog when he goes, rabbit, rabbit?
I'm gonna turn this banana into a bong.
Yeah, I can see Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
But you have Charles Martinet just sitting there as the best Mario.
Seth Martin is right there. That's
just
why
let him be Mario.
That would not work. That would not work. So when I published They Want Listen, a bunch of people were like, "Oh, you should get Michael Goh, who voices Kane, to record that book." I'm like, you don't want 15 hours of "Welcome, hero, to Tristram." That's good in like little bite-sized servings.
Yeah.
I don't want a whole movie of Charles Martinet as Mario.
One.
Yeah, like just that. Like, he's great with the sound bites, but I don't want a whole movie of that.
Yeah, but then again, if they're gonna have him sound like Mario, like it's gonna be the same thing. You're gonna hear Mario no matter what. So
yeah, unless this is like a super
EA to do that.
This could be like a super weird origin story, is what I'm thinking. Like, because they have the guy from Wrecking Crew in it, and they have DK in it. And
oh yeah.
So like, I'm like, this could be Mario's origin story. So maybe it's before.
This is like the
his larynx was damaged, and
I
he
think
started sounding like a squeaky toy.
I think it's gonna be a Wreck-It Ralph scenario.
That's the movie I was trying to think of, but also
character in freaking Lego Movie, and I'm gonna cry.
it's also like their Avengers. This is the prequel to Nintendo's Avengers, right? Where like this is the springboard for like a Zelda movie.
That's
Donkey
my point.
Kong
If this is the
movie.
beginning of like a Nintendo cinematic universe,
I mean,
this
they better
company
make
is undervalued.
Yeah, the thing is, Sega did it, but the thing is, Sega did it with like the Sonic franchise. Like the only difference, like they had Ben Schwartz as Sonic, but then again, Sonic had a multitude of VAs for that. So that's understandable. But they even went there and allowed the most iconic voice of Miles Prower, Colleen O'Shaughnessy, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, like voice Tails in the movie. And
Mhm.
not only did they do that, they not only gave her the role that she pretty much dominated, but they also gave her they treated her as if she was a live actor. Like you saw in the promotions for Sonic the Hedgehog 2, they said, Ben Schwartz as Sonic the Hedgehog, James Marsden as, the cop, you know, uh they had they had her, Colin O'Shaughnessy, as Tails and build her as an actor on, the same way they never. And the thing, what was important about that is that it proved that, you know, in the public eye, voice actors are just as integral to entertainment as live actors. And so when I
Mhm.
see, people say like, I don't think we could deal with Mario's voice the whole movie, blah, blah, blah. And sure, you can edit it, or you can have direction where he doesn't talk like as enthusiastically as he would normally do in a video game. There's ways around that. I'm just saying that if it ain't broke, you shouldn't try to fix it. And I know you're also trying to bring big names to your movie in order to obviously get people's butts in the seats. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2 proved that you technically don't need that, because you had that original actress for Tails there and it still made bank.
Well,
And
they've got Jim Carrey.
right.
That's the selling point too.
But that's the thing, though. It wasn't the only selling point. The what was the two main selling points was also obviously a Jim Carrey in it. But then again, he hasn't been in anything that made money in a while, to be honest, because he's been sticking with indie stuff, and he was only in a couple TV shows before he came into this.
He
So
still has mainstream, mainstream reach.
Oh,
But
I'm not
I get what you're saying. I get what
right.
you're
No,
saying.
I'm not denying that. I'm not denying that at all. But what I'm saying is that I feel like we shouldn't really undervalue the importance of VA acting and consistency in that VA acting, especially if that actor is up for it, because it worked for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And so again, while Jim Carrey probably was arguably the draw for Sonic 1, and to be fair, he killed it. He killed it as Robotnik.
Yeah.
He that role was made for him. People were more excited about Sonic and Knuckles for Sonic 2. And I really do believe a big standing point was that the VA for Tails was held as just in high regard as like Idris Elba and Ben Schwartz, who voiced Knuckles and Sonic.
I think if you're a Sonic fan to begin with, for sure, but I feel like a lot of times the movie audience isn't the hardcore gamer audience necessarily. So that's why
Sonic,
you
but I
get
feel like
a
Sonic
Ben
is also ubiquitous.
You get like a Ben Schwartz and a Idris Elba.
Didn't the first Sonic win the box office in 2020 because it was like the only movie that was released before the pandemic hit?
I feel like when did it come out actually? That's a good question.
It was like February 2020. It was like Valentine's Day. I remember it was
yes,
like
it was Valentine's Day. It was it was a month before LA lockdowns.
Yeah.
So Briggsy, you're totally right. I agree with everything you said. But here's the thing: when people say, "Oh, I want Charles Martinet," you know what they mean is in their head they're hearing his interpretation of Mario, and they do think that what they want is that for like an hour and a half.
Right. So
They don't think about the more nuanced performance.
My favorite Mario is Captain Lou.
Hell yeah,
Captain Lou Albano. Yeah.
I'm gonna let y'all talk for a second. I will be right back. Y'all just keep talking.
Well, I think we can take.
Should
a
we
break.
take a break? Yeah, let's take a break.
Okay,
Lola's barking at me, so yeah.
All right, guys. Everyone watching, just don't go anywhere. We'll be back in like 15 minutes.
20 minutes? 15 minutes? Yeah.
15 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes.
Stick around, talk amongst yourselves, and we'll be back with the PC Gaming Show very, very soon. In the meantime, get a look at Shack Pets. You download it now for your iOS or Android devices. We'll play a little trailer for you here, and BRB.